show up. You're muted right now, so we're good. Starting soon. Well, then shut up. Okay. I will. Oh, fuck, I need to get the Discord over here. Good move. Now, I will pull up the recap, and... Okay. I think, yeah, we can just get right into business, or... You're good, we're still muted. Let me just, stream starting, let me just get the thing wide enough. Yeah, you good. Alright. Let me just get y'all back on. And hello, everybody!
Ah!
Hi! It's been a minute. How's everybody doing?
I'm good. Oh.
Are you talking to us or the audience?
Both. Because it's been a while
How
for
were
everybody.
finals, Max?
Oh, they were alright. They were kind of stressful, but I got through them.
Yeah. The one thing worse than finals is Canadian finals. You have to, take classes with the moose. It's very stressful.
I hate you, Kevin.
I hate you too, buddy. But, yeah. I'm just fiddling around with the audio stuff on my end, so if everybody is, coming in, once we have any viewers, if there's any audio issues, just let us know.
I should probably publicly tweet, hey, we're playing.
Yeah, that might be good.
Yeah, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Alright, and getting Shir'iven on there. But yeah.
Leave Shir'iven out. Leave Shir'iven. Okay.
Yeah, give it a few more months, the order comes out, then we'll leave out Shir'iven. Anyway. I'm forgetting a thing. What was it? Yes, let me just switch to this all. Yeah. We can pause the music for right now and then. Yeah, we'll go back to it later. But yes, we're back after a little hiatus. Stuff happened, quarantine, people got busy with finals, and with everything happening right now, everyone's just juggling a billion things at once. I'm waiting for stuff to announce at fall, but it can't come sooner. But yeah, I'm back to running shenanigans with everybody here. And, for those just joining in, I'm Kevin Couto, your illustrious DM of the Revenge of the Crit campaign that's been going on since fucking April. Since, I think, before...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, at least,
No, if we would... Yeah, Florida was under quarantine in March.
Okay. April, March...
It's been going on since last year, because I remember I was talking to you around Christmas.
Fuck, yeah. Yeah, it has been...
I don't think we started broadcasting it until April.
Yeah, it was, bold step, and, yeah, now we're, out and about with it, and it's been going on for a good few months. Not entirely weekly, but, life happens, people get busy, and, next thing you know, 2020 is the worst year ever, and then shit changes. But,
fine.
Yeah, we're back at it now, but yeah, I am the DM, and...
It's just are we dead yet?
Yeah, are we? Are we really?
Are we human?
God, are we dead yet? No response.
What?
But
Sorry?
in the meantime, let's go around the table and introduce our lovely cast of players. Starting off with Max making his return. How you doing?
It's me. I'm not bad. I'm Max, right? I play Ceecee. He's a clone commander, I think. Probably.
You think?
Demoted.
Oh no.
He's gonna be swapping
That's
droid
me.
parts with 99.
No!
Nah, I'm not that evil. And yeah. And next up the line we have Neoka.
Hey everybody, I play Aloe, the new mother. She has a son now. Except she's a new daddy.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Nope.
Nani?
That's my character.
You open the fuck out of that.
Yeah, we don't want to open that Pandora's box of just what. And
Maybe we do. Who knows?
yeah, give it a few years. Next up we have Tatianna.
Yo, Tatianna here. I play good angsty boy Raziel, and I'm about to help out the party with stuff.
Yay.
Right. And next up we have Jinkles.
Hello, everyone! It's finally time to play Shir'iven again!
Yes, the real
That's
mother.
right.
The real mother who has to care for her. You know, that image of, like, that woman in the airport holding the children on the leash? That's
Yes.
Shir'iven with Aloe and Raziel.
Yep.
It is. I don't
Pretty
see it.
much. And is Chase back yet? No, yes, maybe.
Yes, Chase is here.
Yay!
Oh, I've been stuck in that. I don't know how long I've been stuck in that thing. It feels like years.
Okay, hold on.
After 10,000 years, I'm free!
Okay.
Oh,
Alright, oh yeah, just check in real quick before we do, like, initiate things volume-wise. Let us know we're looking good.
Yeah.
Anyone? But, yeah.
Everyone sounded okay when I checked in on the stream.
Okay.
Is my volume beautiful?
Am I existing well within a reasonable volume?
I just turned up.
Is my volume good?
Let me just looking at OBS really quickly. Just trying new things is complicated. I'm not a techie in the slightest, so
Why not?
okay, yeah, you should
Yeah,
be
why not?
fine. If you're
Yeah.
in the yellow, like the audience should be able to hear you because I don't have shit at max right now. Otherwise, my ears would be blowing off. But
Well, why don't you
Oh,
have
yeah.
things at max? He's not a techie.
fucking
Hey,
God,
hey,
jeez.
Hey, no.
All right, but yes.
I'm actually mildly technical.
Yeah, VAs to some extent. We're techies in varying degrees, but
Yeah.
Well, if without further ado, if nobody else has any other things, we shall get right into the recap of the session. If everybody could mute themselves, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem.
All right.
Which one?
The Republic National Anthem. You traitor.
Oh,
Let me just
Oh, sorry.
right and get right into it. Let me just.
You know what? I don't know if the Republic National Anthem, if they have one. I need to search that shit up.
Tranquility in Coruscant. After some well-needed rest and an impressive display of lightsaber finesse from Raziel and Anakin Skywalker, our heroes soon find themselves finding audience with Chancellor Palpatine. As the war rages on between the Galactic Republic and the Separatists, the Chancellor alerts the party with their next destination, the Couto system. With strategic suggestions from both Shir'iven and RC-0947, the group is dismissed, with Palpatine wishing to seek audience with Raziel. As time marches forward and strategies are built, will the future bring forth promise or pain for our heroes? Only time and the Force will tell.
Yes. Last we left off, our party of fellow followers of the Republic? Question mark? Or our
Sure, let's go with that.
yeah.
Sure.
Y'all don't
Why
have a
not?
name yet. We don't have a squad name. Pfft, that's not important. But
Hell, we don't even have a name for our ship. We're not that prepared.
Exactly.
y'all need to get on that. But yeah, last we left off, we had somewhat of an initiation for Raziel as he was trying to formally sever ties with the Separatist side and his workings with Maul, doing a little sword play with Anakin and Masters watching, and there was a whole to do with Raziel showing Shir'iven showing Raziel around the temple, Shir'iven getting reunited with her former Padawan Dudek after many years of separation. Yeah, that was nice going there. But
Look, I made up for it. Don't worry. Don't worry
fine,
about
it's
it.
fine.
Don't worry about it.
yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Aloe.
Yes. Speaking of Aloe, as Raziel and Shir'iven were being getting tucked away the night, Shir'iven being up late with moseying around the temple, and Raziel getting comfortable.
Oh,
in...
that's right.
Yes.
I'm going to start this session off with annoying the shit out of Max.
It's gonna be
Yes.
annoying Max,
what?
and then possibly annoying Chase.
Yeah,
Not
and
just Max.
or you know, the
Yeah.
entire clone battalion that's just resting on this Coruscant
Oh,
barracks.
Max.
Yeah.
Since you missed it, Aloe agreed, wanted to come to the barracks with the clones. And
Yeah.
So it was just like clones go to the barracks, Jedi go to the temple, and I was like, no, I want to go to the barracks with my good friend Ceecee.
Surprise!
It's a fun
No.
National Lampoon vacation.
Yes. Also, just linked in the chat, the providers of the music for both the recap, 8-Bit Universe, as well as the background music you're hearing right now by Samuel Kim Music. Please go check them out. They are great, channels that produce amazing stuff. But yes, now we get back to the speeder as it's glistening through the late night Coruscant sky. The traffic is still bustling. You're seeing all these Republic standard propaganda, chancellors' faces everywhere. You're seeing other senators and just sort of giving their standard talking points and just trying to promote bills or whatever, and advertisements for all these places, flashing lights. It's all very Nightlight City, not too. It is certainly different for Ceecee and Arcee, who haven't really set foot on Coruscant before, and not really used to much of the nightlife, as you guys are typically more comfortable within barracks. And Ala, while you did spend most of your life within the Jedi Temple, the city, you were more you were more sheltered for reasons you could
I
probably
always
deduce.
wanted to go to the city, but Master never let me.
Both of them never did. They were good masters. But
It's not a phase, Master. You don't understand me. Gosh.
yeah.
They knew the city would overwhelm my senses.
Yes. But now we
Face pressed up against the plexiglass or whatever they have.
yeah. It's
Plastiglass.
yeah, it is like an open speeder, kind of similar to what Anakin, not the exact same model, but in the vein of what you see in that Clone Wars assassination attempt episode in the Senate, where they had the whole Senate hostage. It's just that open canopy, bigger, spacious kind of transport. And yeah, you guys are just sort of being moseyed on through the city. Fordo is currently driving it, and yeah, you guys are getting closer basically to this giant barracks. And yeah, and Ceecee, you can tell from the distance you're seeing a lot of your gunships with the silver markings of the 99th Battalion.
Something like that.
Yeah, the 99th Battalion, in a more yeah, it is similar to in Arabish pretty much, like how no, it's not Death Watch, it's the Bad Batch have their 99, but yours has a more refined, different feel to the text. You can see that across all those gunships flying out from the Star Cruisers and into this giant barrack airfield area, and a bunch of other walkers. You're seeing them with various decals, and as Fordo touches down and be all right, we are at the barracks as promised. Commander, I'm sure you've got, I might as well show you around and get you to the quarters, and I'll see you now, if you're welcome to follow me as I give you a nice little tour of the place. And
What's Fordo's rank? Question mark?
Fordo is a captain.
Okay. Just a regular captain?
Yeah, she is an ARC, yeah, just a regular captain, just
Okay.
has the ARC Trooper armor. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool.
Pauldron and all. And yeah,
Alright, cool.
but yeah, then she will sort of lead you and park right in front of all these tents, or yeah, where these tents where some of the clone squadrons are hanging out outside. And yeah, at a distance you can see the sort of yeah, just this whole frontal space is currently where just it's more of an open space, having walkers are set about there parked, and you're seeing just some clones just sort of chit chat, and some of them bear the markings of your battalion, others are of blues, greens, reds, and a bunches of different colors signifying where they're hailing from, but the majority is a lot of just straight, standard, shiny armor spread throughout. And yeah, some of them are giving double takes, looking at the four of you as you're walking by. Mostly, RC, you're getting a lot of glares because of the commando armor. You don't really notice. Yeah, like, it all seems standard, but you're just getting a lot of looks, and some pointing off, like, noting off, like, you could probably detect, like, some, like, people noting off of your different, like, hand sizes, and just sort of, you know, you're probably getting the weirdest looks out of the four of you here.
Brushes it off. He's ain't the first time he's dealt with this.
Yeah, and Fordo, as she is leading you guys down the way to your quarters, Ceecee, she turns around and goes, I'm assuming this is your first time entering a clone barracks proper, isn't it, Aloe?
Yeah. She'd get a little closer to RC.
Oh, well, I can assure you there's nothing to worry about. We hold a high respect for Jedi around these parts, even whether they're Padawans or Masters of Masters, I suppose. But yeah, they won't be too rough around you. And if so, I'll give them a good talking to after.
Oh, don't worry, you won't need to do that. If they get rough, I'll get rough right back.
I would advise caution with that one. Just, you know, they might not respond too well with, you know, the people they're assigned to work under being violent a bit. I don't know, but you're the Jedi, so I can't exactly order you around.
Aloe would beam.
And yeah, as you guys are going through, are you any of the clones doing anything? Like, are you trying to look for anything in particular as like you're walking through this like open space and heading into the more you're heading into like the more like the foundation of the barracks here?
No. No. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know what to look for, so.
Yeah.
Neither does RC. He's just going where he's got to be going.
I gotcha. But yeah, you guys carry on through. You're just seeing, like, you're noting all the stuff, like, as you're going through, the runways for the gunships and all, like, the extra fuel tanks for walkers. So you know where the army is, mess halls, all that other stuff. And with time, you are brought to your quarters, Ceecee, where it's, like, a more, like, it's the size of a standard housing for a squad, but it's all for, like, it's made to fit 4 clones, but it's all, like, solely for you. Like, your space, your own little station to, like, house and clean your weapons, and your standard little what's it called where clones sleep in?
Barracks.
It's just barracks? It's
I
like
think
a
it's
bed?
just barracks.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's talking about, oh god, what are they called?
Pods?
I used to know this.
Yeah.
They're like pods, innit?
Yeah, it's
Pot?
I don't know.
Pots?
pod.
Yeah?
No,
Yeah,
I don't know.
think
Beds?
so.
Let's call them beds.
Yeah, just
Clone cozies.
clone cozy. Yeah, your own little your own little bed set up, like all like neatly tucked in. Like you can tell, like some of your best guys like kept the place warm for you. And Fordo goes, I hope the accommodations are to your liking. It's not exactly Camino, but it's something to get you started.
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Sorry, I thought he was talking to RC. Sorry, say that again?
He's like, it's not exactly Camino, but hopefully it's to your liking, Commander. If there's anything you need, just let me or your other captains know, and we'll get things sorted for you.
This'll do, thank you.
Of course. Oh, and I'll see if RC and Al, if you could follow me. And just as they're about to leave, openly you hear, like, from the door behind, like, you see in, like, her get-up is a familiar face. What is the name of this person is Sora. It's like her helmet's off, and she's not like entirely armored down. She has everything else, but the helmet is currently off. Just sort of opens it up, like sort of slightly rushed, and says, "Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were back so soon, Commander." And she just gives a little salute to you, Ceecee.
Yes,
She's
I
a female clone, right?
Yes.
Okay, I do definitely think without her helmet on, Aloe would be all like,
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
Glad to see you made it out of there one piece, kid. And she sort of ruffles your hair. Hello. Yeah. And
I would still smile.
and she goes, I actually do need to speak with the commander for a bit, if it's alright, Fordo. By the way, RC, you still, and Commander, with all due respect, you still have my jetpacks, yes?
God,
I'd
do I
have-
have jetpacks?
I'd assume they'd still be on us.
If you didn't leave them on the walker when, like, you were, like, getting off, then, yeah, you'd probably still have them.
I have them.
Yep, so do I.
Okay, shoulders go. I unfortunately do need to request those back. We can only have so many to spare right now. They're still in production, so if you do want one, I can easily get you a better replacement. But, you know, for the time being, I will need those back.
He shrugs and just sort of like takes it off, hands it back to Sora, just sort of like,
No sweat off my back.
Of course. Thank you, Trooper.
Of course.
All
I
right.
give my jetpack to her.
Yeah, she'll sort of like a bit more quickly take it out of your hands and then just sort of place them off to the side. Now Commander, if you don't mind, I would like a word in private.
Of course.
Alright, and then Florida goes, alright, Aloe, RC, come along, and sort of whisks you off to wherever your quarters are. But yeah, now I'm just going to hop into secret talks with Ceecee real quick.
Oh my god.
oh wow!
oh,
Wow, I'm so secret.
special treatment.
Wow. You
There's
guys
my-
can listen in on the stream
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it secret.
by myself. Oh, there you go.
But yes, as they walk away, just outside the doors close, and Sora just turns to you and goes, Commander, there's no easy way to ask this, but what was going on with you back on Geonosis?
What do you mean?
Well, during the escape from the foundry, we were pressed for time, and just in the middle of it, you wanted to leave the kid behind.
Well, he was quite recently. He was an enemy. So,
I mean,
and they were after him in particular. So we could have used him as a distraction to make our escape.
you would do that? Enemy or not, sir, he is still a kid. And he left everything he knew to help us out in the fight against the Seppies.
Anything in the name of victory,
You really do mean that?
of course. Now I think it would be a good idea if you don't question my tactics again.
Sir, with all due respect, what's to say that that my own life and the lives of the other captains won't be used as flippantly as the kids in that situation?
There's nothing to guarantee that. We were created to win this war.
I mean, that is true. It's just we lost.
And we shall win it at any cost.
I
If the
understand.
Jedi will let us do it, that is.
You don't think that? Do you think the Jedi might get in the way of that victory?
I think they are very powerful and they're very useful allies. But I think they might not always be willing to do what is necessary for victory.
She kind of clenches her fist a little bit. You can notice. Right. What's necessary for victory?
We serve the Republic, and everything we do must be in the service of the Republic. Anything that goes against that must be eliminated.
You're right. I'm sorry, Commander. I was just taken aback by, what desire to let the kid go so easily. And I just hope that I don't question the leadership. I just want to make sure that while we are winning the Republic, we win it by the book and don't do anything that crosses too many lines. While we are made for this war, we do want to... We're not monsters like the droids are. That's what separates us from them.
Hold on, I'm trying to think of my answer.
You're good.
My brain was working slow.
But yeah, she is like, and you're still like just standing up. You're not like, oh yeah, like I'll give you like just another situation of your quarters. You do have like a little desk where like you have like you have like a light collection of like some rations, drink, and like you can like write, like you have like some what's the word I'm looking for, to write stuff with, like pen and paper, the equivalent in the Star Wars world, like digital data pad stuff. But yeah, you have that as well. If you want to like have Ceecee sit behind that, or if he's just standing the whole time like talking in front of Sora.
I'm just gonna stand, do assert dominance.
Mm-hmm. Still have the helmet on?
Of course.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Always keep it on, except when I don't need to have it on.
Okay.
I'm going to say. Remind me what's the exact last thing she said, just so I can.
She was like,
make sense.
The droids. What separates us from the droids is we're not heartless. We're not monsters. That's what separates us from the clankers.
It's what we fight for. Well, that makes it all worth it.
If you say so, sir. And she gives off a little salute.
I nod.
And as she's like turning back with the jetpacks like sort of like on both arms, she goes, sadly I won't be reporting with you on to your next mission on Couto from what I've heard, but I wish you good luck there.
Thank you.
Just, at least make sure the kid's safe. And I know that anything costs at the name of victory, and I will try to think on that a bit more, but it's just they don't have accelerated growth like we do. They got a lot more to live for. And she starts walking off.
Alright, cool. I let her go.
Cool. Anything you do like while you're in your quarters, it's pretty much all to yourself, and yeah.
I'll take off my helmet now.
Mm-hmm.
Because no one's here.
Yeah. Just a standard Jango Fett face, no alterations.
I got a
to it.
standard face.
Yeah. Would you...
I look pretty normal.
Yeah. Would you... I mean, it's up to you, I guess, but would you have probably, like, grown, like, any, like, facial hair in that time? Like, not even, like, not like a full-on beard or anything. I'm just saying, like, stubble or anything like that.
If I have enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be a bog standard clone.
Okay, fair. Alright, I think that's enough. We will go back to the group.
Okay.
Badoop.
An immortal
hello.
god or one local himbo?
Hello.
What is going on over here?
I heard Immortal God, I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Who would win, an immortal god or one
or
local
Brendan Fraser.
himbo?
The Mummy trilogy was brought up as well.
I really hope that the stream only picks up the secret
That's what I'm hoping
Talk to
too.
Kevin.
Oh yeah,
Otherwise,
it
nothing
should
would
have
be
picked up.
understood.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, it only.
No,
picked
it
up
just picked up
talks.
us talking about Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, like 25% of this episode is just like brought to you by Brandon Fraser.
Who would win, an immortal god or Brendan Fraser?
Obviously
Brendan
both.
Fraser all the time.
Yeah.
No, but is this Brendan Fraser like pre-Monkey Bone or post-Monkey Bone?
Okay, going back to shenanigans, fun times. We had some drama RP. Now we're going to silly stuff as Fordo's.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're totally
we
fine.
do not need to go to silly stuff. I am more than happy to time skip to us heading off to go do dramatic battle.
Oh no, I don't have anything prepped for that. So please,
Okay.
you want to
is this
come
gonna
to
be
this?
another fun? Is this gonna be another fun episode?
It fucking might as well be.
Roadwork.
But yeah, so
Roadwork ahead? Yeah, I sure hope it does.
But yeah, Fordo is just sort of showing you around the barracks, like pointing off for you out, like, and that's where we have the turrets that sort of at least patrol the skies of Coruscant, making sure none of those separatist like flagships come on through. She's basically like it's like the equivalent of like a museum guide showing you like a little kid around with all like where all the cool stuff is. Where like she thinks that you might enjoy just like, you know, stuff that's out of your experience and think might be okay, this might be fun to show. Yeah. Yeah. And RC, you're going along like not as many serious looks as you're sort of like getting further within the facility and deeper into the barracks and your setup. But yeah, after a couple of turns and corners, you guys arrive at RC's little setup. It's currently just 3 standard beds, and standard beds. Like it's got like a little weapons rack for rifles and things, some ammunition. There's like some a clone pauldron there. There's like some additional like headgear for like night vision, lights, and then the little one antenna viewfinder thing that Rex has, like that little attachment. Rangefinder. That is the name of the thing. But yeah, it's currently just the two of you guys in, and Fordo's just behind and goes, well, I'll see if there's anything you need. I'm hopefully gonna... The rest of your squad should be out doing some test firing in their range if you want to go meet with them, or if you're looking to settle down for the evening.
So RC turns his attention over to Aloe, just sort of like,
Well, kid, what you want to do?
Well, okay, so out of character, what time is it on Coruscant? I thought we were all heading to bed.
I mean, it is pretty late, but you know, some clones are like it's probably right now about like 10 o'clock at night, where it's like, it's completely dark out, but it's not like, you know, they don't, I mean, at least like going by military, they do have a curfew, but you know, some clones, they just get the okay to be around at later hours if they're, you know, of like the, you know, the right ranking and stuff.
I'm trying to figure out how to get Raziel and Shir'iven involved.
Oh my god.
You could easily.
No, please, we took up most of the time last session. It's fine. I'm fine.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I know,
you
but
can hit them up on the communicator, but like that's about it. If you want to just be like,
I prefer gameplay with everybody.
Okay.
Fair. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah.
So I think she'd be like, "You want to go see the city?"
Like, you're just asking RC that, or...
Yeah, like, you want to go see the city?
And just sort of like looks over to just sort of Sora, who was escorting us, right? Or was that
it's Fordo.
Oh, Fordo, just sort of like looks over to Fordo and just sort of like, can we?
Oh, Aloe.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, you got it. Not a problem.
Wait, me or Aloe?
I'll do it.
I'll say, like, because RC is the one asking, so...
Oh, that's fair, that's fair.
He's not even trying.
Well, yeah, he's not asking, he's...
I mean, he kind of did ask, though.
He's clarifying.
Just like, can we just raise
Is that
eyebrow?
is that a thing?
All right.
Okay, persuasion.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, and it's charisma, my worst stat.
I mean,
Oh,
who knows? You
no.
could roll well.
All right, so let's roll that. And a -2. Let's go.
Nice.
Hey, 14 is pretty good, pretty good. Let's see what she gets. All right, she goes, well, it's not exactly parts of protocol, I will say that much, but I mean, as long as you're back at some point, I don't really see the issue with going out and about.
Don't worry, I'll escort him.
Oh, you know how to drive?
Yes.
Immediate hand on her shoulder, just like
Time to bust my moves.
just like I've handled vehicles before. I'll drive.
Oh, okay. Thank the force for that. Good. Just be back before 0600, and I think the commander won't chew you out in the morning.
Oh, I would grab RC's hand and be like, come on, let's go get Ceecee.
Amazing.
Oh my fucking god! So you guys actually, you guys just leave Fordo there?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Okay.
I just asked her a question, and now we're doing this.
Okay. Well,
I wasn't expected to be taken on a.
Are you trying to? Okay, Aloe, are you trying to drag off RC to go with you?
No, like a tug. Like, come on, let's go do it. And then she'd
Okay.
let go and run off.
But Fordo's just sort of shrugging, just being
Fordo can come too. Fordo is more than welcome to come.
I mean, you say that? I'm assuming.
All Aloe said was, let's go get Ceecee, and then ran off.
Oh,
Catch.
Oh boy.
ouch!
Yeah,
I wouldn't. Okay, she's gone.
The question is, would Ceecee accept?
I mean,
Would Ceecee accept?
I mean, it depends. Yeah, if RC's not going anywhere.
Just RC just sort of looks over at them and just sort of you get used to it.
I don't know if I would. But just your mission is tomorrow, so I would at least advise getting some bed rest in.
Oh, of course. We'll be there in hours. We'll be there for just about an hour top.
All right, get to it, soldier. And Fordo begins to walk off to her quarters.
So I
And
think
he walks off after Aloe.
Aloe's proposition would be prosed as such. Comes into the room that Ceecee's in, like, hey, we're gonna go clubbing. You wanna come?
Oh my god.
No.
What?
No.
Whoa!
You're really about to go clubbing with a freaking clone trooper in full armor? Miss?
Yes,
amazing.
absolutely.
We'd love to see it.
What?
Well, first of all, Ceecee puts his helmet back on.
He's just like, no.
You just see I'm assuming Ceecee, you're just like what were you doing? You probably had maybe 5 or 10 minutes to yourself after the talk with Sora.
I don't know. Is there paperwork I have to do or some shit? I don't know.
I mean, not.
I don't know what I have to do.
I mean, you probably
Give
at
me
least
paperwork.
you have some dad pads at least, but at least you have to tally up review your losses and sort of figure out this is your budget.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a data pad.
Yeah, data just sort of scrolling through on his iPad, just scrolling through all the stuff, all this
You got
to
games
do.
on
Not
your
at all a
iPad?
picture of a Twi'lek. Don't worry.
What kind of tree, huh?
A good one.
He's got some fucking fan art sticker of a Twi'lek with very not safe for work stuff.
Oh my god.
It's literally
But
just
why would he look at that when he can go and meet a real one at a club?
Stop.
We have
Yeah,
one on the
you actually
team.
say
What are
that?
you talking about?
Wait. Did you
Stop.
actually say this?
Let's rewind. Okay,
Strike that, reverse it,
all right.
please.
Yeah, so Aloe, you open the door and see Ceecee just on a data pad scrolling through stuff. And you say what you said.
I say no.
Hot Twi'lek signals in your area.
Hey,
Good God.
God, what are clubs called in Star Wars?
I don't fucking.
I
It's
called
cantinas.
Club.
Yeah,
No, they're actually just called clubs. Straight up.
yeah, like the scene that
The images.
Anakin and Obi-Wan chase Zed to, like that was a club.
Wanna buy some death sticks?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my
She
God.
went into the
Am
club
I
master.
seriously doing a fucking like a bar dive episode?
I
Well, I mean, I was suggesting we go to the mission, but you had nothing, so I'm just making it up as I go.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
I was hoping for like some comfy time, but just like if this is the road we're taking, just like I'm not saying I'm opposed to it, but it's just like I'm shaking my head internally of just sort of like this is what we're doing. All right then.
Yeah. Yeah, Ceecee says no, I'll say RC, you come up just behind her within that moment of like earshot of the no, from the clear and like distinct no that you know Ceecee gives.
It would go like this. We're gonna go clubbing, wanna come? No. How about dinner?
It's 10 o'clock at night.
I mean, that's when I have dinner, but yeah.
Oh, you poor man.
Midnight snack.
No, thank you. I'm good.
RC would see Aloe's cheeks starting to pout.
You need
the puff.
to convince me on this because I wanna be involved.
Oh my fucking God.
And I also try to be a character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I understand, like, you just start seeing her cheeks start to puff out.
That's not gonna work.
Hey, stream selected is with thank you with the host. But yeah, you just see Aloe just pouting, like she's just like basically like yeah, you could tell she's like a bit frustrated that Ceecee's like being a stick in the mud. She doesn't say that. Yeah.
He walks in the room and just sort of like clears his throat, just sort of like it'll be an hour tops.
No. Literally, I gave you guys a hint as to what could possibly like.
What?
Relax.
Good.
Shir'iven's gonna. Like, I think she'd look. She'd look at.
Shir'iven, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Oh my fucking God. Send nudes.
All right.
Star Wars, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to our universe.
Yeah. Yeah, he says no.
Let me
Counter
think, how
argument.
Counter argument, like.
Counter argument. Ours is just sort of like, well, I made my point.
I tried.
Oh,
I think Al would be all like, well, let's go see if Shir'iven and Raziel want to come. We can, like,
Drive
I don't know what's out there, so more the merrier. I'm sure we'll get lots of data collecting without you. Bye. No, I'm kidding. She wouldn't say that.
Oh.
Ceecee is considering it.
Ceecee considering.
He says maybe.
It's just like, let's see. Aloe would say like, okay, well we're gonna go get Shir'iven and Raziel, and we'll come back for you later. Bye.
Goodbye. And my accent is not cooperating today.
Yeah, it's like you were New Zealand, then British, then Aussie, or whatever the hell's going on.
He's just having an off
I'm
day.
not
He doesn't feel himself.
It's been a while. I'm out of practice.
It's all good, bud. But yeah, we'll say you guys go back to the speeder that Fordo had parked earlier, and yeah, RC, you can easily get a handle on it. And
Wait, how long was the drive back from there to the council or like wherever we dropped them off?
From the council building
To the temple.
To temple, it's like probably like 15 or so minutes of a drive.
We get to the city, we're probably going to be past our quota.
Yeah, like imagine them getting in the speeder and then Al being like, nope, give it 2 minutes. He's following us. The Force tells me he's coming. Just wait for him. Al will look at the barracks, hopefully, for Ceecee to appear.
He doesn't.
RSP is now contemplating that perhaps this is just a slightly bad idea.
I regret my life choices.
But he starts to speed her and just sort of like begins to just take off.
All right.
Okay.
And
So, Ceecee's not coming?
I mean, Aloe did say that they would have a second attempt to convince him.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
So until then, it's still a no.
Okay.
Well, you're lost.
But yeah, so you guys take off in the speeder, and you're taking off to the Jedi Temple, right?
That we are, yeah, wherever these two fun friends are.
Okay. Do you give them like a communicator heads up type of deal, just being like, "Hey, we're coming to you"?
Yeah, did we
pretty
ever
much.
exchange comm numbers? However, that works.
Yeah, we did because
Yeah.
it was implied that we did because I was
Oh,
able
yeah.
to call you last session.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, but you guys are all on the same, your own little personal frequency. That's like, it's not like secure, mind you. So like the clones are tuned in, so whatever higher ups, like you can assume they probably hear
To our own
too.
Discord server.
Yeah, it's pretty much like you gotta think, oh, it's your own Discord server, but you know, Patriot Act's a thing. Everyone has files on your shit, so just like be mindful that who might as well be listening on. Anyone could be listening to these. You don't know.
I'm just imagining them being all like, "Aloe, why are we doing this?" And Aloe looks up at the sky, looks directly at Kevin, and is just all like, "The Force wills it."
Oh god, I'm gonna die. But yeah, you do you hit up Shir'iven and Raziel? Like, I'd say they're probably at least getting ready for bed when they see like the little deleedy. If
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, remember,
yeah.
it was implied that we were asleep.
Well, Raziel at least. I don't know about Shir'iven.
Yeah.
Shir'iven did fall asleep. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, no, just hits at the comm and just quick message, just sort
Sent
like
to
the minute
comm.
immediately as it just like it picks up, just sort of like before you can even utter hello, just sort of like, "Kid wants to go to the city. If you want to come in, that's fine. I'm out." Hangs up.
Yeah, you just sort of like type that like in Arabic code that like the comms like have like a little display for those kind of messages, so like as to not wake them up, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, and we'll say like we'll quickly go to Raziel Shir'iven. You did have a little bit of time, Raziel, while you were in Shir'iven's little quarters. If there's anything you wanted to like explore or like investigate while you were in there, while Shir'iven was like out for a good couple minutes.
I mean, mostly just taking a look at the quarters and getting myself comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not much else, really.
Okay.
Besides, like, just resting up.
Yeah. I'll say, for this one, yeah, Shir'iven, describe, like, your quarters, how you would have left, how you remember it last. And for the most part, it is like that, aside from just, like, some things collecting dust here and there.
Alright, so... I'm trying to, like... Did they ever show what the quarters look like?
I mean, I imagine, like, it's similar to, like, what you see of... I don't know, Anakin's room? Like, you see a bit of it in Clone Wars where it's just, like, a bed and, like, you see some of his, like, fucking models and stuff hanging around. But, yeah, everybody's quarters is, like, different to some degree, but yeah.
Shir'iven's was kept relatively clean. There are a bunch of, empty scrolls and stuff just kind of strewn about, like, just some bits of information on her home planet, because she left at a young age. She didn't really get much of it, so most of her info for her home came from the scrolls that she left in her room. There are a few books sat on the bedside table, just like fun reading material, nothing more than that. And then there's probably like a few like trinkets or stuff that she can hang on, like there would be like not jeweled, but like beaded headdress sort of things, like how I have the cloth one on now for my my Leiku, just like beaded ones so like for going out, stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, it's a lot of the stuff. Like I was a lot of the stuff I was able to take with me.
Right. But yeah, it's pretty much just a lot of that, like some trinkets here and there. You would see like a little storage handle, like a little what's the word? Like a plaque or like a thing where like you would assume a lightsaber would hang that is of Shir'iven's and yours lengths. Like you like, yeah, if you hold up yours to it, you can tell like it's built for the same like length of double saber. Yeah, and then you sort of like get that message in like a text format on your comms in the middle of the night, or approaching to it at this point. As like if there's like, you guys are up late at night, or unless you guys want to continue sleeping.
When I get the when I get the message, I like kind of like mutter a little to myself because like I'm sleeping against the wall where Raziel has the bed.
Yeah.
I kind of like thud my head against like the wall for a second. Like I'm like, ow, fuck.
Okay.
Then she looks at the message and just like, why?
Just why?
Just why?
I agree with the why.
One night, I would like peaceful sleep. Anyway, Shir'iven looks over to see if Raziel is up.
To which he's like pretty asleep. By this point.
Oh, the message doesn't wake him up? Does it wake him up, Toddy?
How loud is the like ping?
I'll say make a just a base let me see your base perception real quick. What it would be. If it's not like of a certain number, you probably wouldn't hear it in the night.
Okay.
Perception 13. I'll say it's easy enough to like sort of like hear the ding. It's enough to hear it, but it's not like loud enough to wake you up. Like you just be like you can like turn over and just like get more comfortable in the bed if you want to just ignore it.
Okay. I mean, I'm just like moving around in the bed, kind of mumbling and stirring a little, but not quite fully awake. Just kind of like half asleep, I guess.
Alright, then with that, Shiri, she gets up, stretches just a little bit, kind of like cracks her shoulder. But then like, she walks over to the bed and just like gently shakes his shoulder, just, Raziel.
He opens his eyes slowly but surely.
I'm sorry for waking you, but apparently gang wants to go out. I know that you possibly want to rest, but I'm probably going to go. Would you like to come or would you like to rest?
I would feel more comfortable when accompanying you.
If you're positive.
Yeah. How long was I out anyway?
I can't really say. How long was I wandering? Temple for? Like, how long was that encounter?
Yeah, like the little
like
one-on-one you had.
right?
Yeah, it would have probably been like, I would say maybe like 30 minutes total, counting you getting to the library, having the conversation you had, and then getting back all the way. Like in time and like running into your former master and like having that whole back and forth. It was like half an hour of that, and then probably just another hour of just you guys getting comfortable, like, in your quarters and then, drifting off to sleep, so...
Yeah.
Mhm.
Possibly an hour and a half.
Oh, it's fine.
Hopefully we're not out for too long, because honestly, I would like a bit of sleep before the morning comes.
Agreed. We need all the strength we can get. Who's going to be at this outing?
Apparently, Aloe and RC. No word on Ceecee.
Right. Oh. This is gonna be fun. I just kind of like rub my face as I just kind of grimace, thinking of like just partying with Aloe. Like, it's not partying in social gatherings isn't really his thing, so he's just kind of almost dreading the thought of that.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen?
Mhm.
How does legal drinking age work in the Republic?
Well, I think I would defer to, like, European rules, so, like, I think 16 and up will probably be... Really?
Rubs hands together.
No!
Please don't get them drunk.
I mean, like, I mean, we're all of legal age here. I think it's not against terms of service to RP fictional people getting drunk that are of
That's
age.
not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about the mechanics of the world.
Yeah, mechanics of the world, I think, I would defer. I mean, it's not, unless it's stated in universe
With 18,
specific
the
age.
general one.
Yeah, 18 is general.
Yeah, 18 is general, so the only one probably not allowed to drink it would be Raziel then.
16. What the
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll slip one under the table for you, bud.
Oh my god.
How
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Oh yeah, I'm not 18.
Yeah, technically you're not 18. You and RC are not 18 years old. I mean,
That's true, but I
You
think
can't
I think the
drink.
rules are different for us because we're like physically adults, so it's like
Don't worry, Daddy Aloe's on the case.
I mean, you're
Oh
clones.
my god, don't say that!
Oh no.
I mean, you guys are clones, so I think you'd be
Thanks,
given the
I hate
green
it.
pass.
Let's-
You'd be given the
let's-
green pass because, like, you're
let's go with this.
you're veterans and shit. So you're
let's go with this. It's legal if you're an adult biologically,
biologically. That's
like depending on your species, because different species age differently.
yeah, because like you can't be like a 50-year-old Yoda and like walk into like a strip club. That's that's a bit much.
weird.
Because you gotta at least be like what, 400
like
years old to appreciate that shit.
Probably like 200.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, their waist is weird. But yeah.
Yeah.
With
Okay.
that out of the way, you
So
guys.
yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Good then.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll say like just in the nick of time as you guys are heading out of the temple then, yeah? Shir'iven?
Yeah.
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 We'll say
yeah,
the speeder
I'm following
just arrives just in time, parked outside the temple steps.
Get in, losers! We're going for a ride! Just kidding, she wouldn't say that.
He's grimacing under his helmet.
Shir'iven gives that yawn. How long are we going to be out for?
An hour tops.
Aloe, like, behind him, holds up 3 fingers.
No, we're not.
like 3 hours, but don't tell him.
Looks back behind at Aloe, just an hour.
Mom has entered the chat.
Yeah. No, this is Clone Dad and Jedi Mama. That's who's writing the show now.
I look at Aloe and I'm like, I would have thought you'd have been asleep by now.
Aloe would just say like, well, tomorrow we might all die, so I figured that if we all hung out together, this could be a good last night together.
Why do you...
Sparkles!
That's actually some really good logic. I'm not even gonna lie.
Sharp.
I can't argue with that. That's
mean-
fantastic logic.
Yeah, I mean, Ceecee, you are alone in this time. Maybe like you could be thinking that, be like, shit, I'm not dying tomorrow. Fuck. If you want to
You guys still gotta convince. You still have to convince Ceecee because he like puts his duty first. You know what I mean?
I mean,
But he does have weaknesses.
Like Twi'leks!
He has weaknesses that'll make him like consider just having a little bit of fun.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Shir'iven's gonna be
Uh,
drinking!
Okay.
Sharp inhale.
So anyway,
RC
she would
just-
say that thing like that really dark sentence,
Oh, yeah.
but like with
Mhm.
a super innocent smile on her face. Like, yeah, we might die, but let's hang out together.
Yeah. And Chase, you had
Or-
something?
RC just sharp inhale, long exhale.
I like the
Raz-
musicality of how you said that.
And Raziel just raises an eyebrow at Alo's statement. Like
Just-
he wasn't even expecting that.
Yeah.
Just
I'd like the record to state that this is all her idea.
Oh, that's fun.
I am not
very
surprised.
Yeah. So, everybody gets in the speeder.
Yeah.
Where you going?
We gotta make one last pickup because I told RC we were all gonna convince him to come with us.
By the time
Ceecee.
we get there, we'll already be past our required time to get back.
It's
We said 1 hour in the city. We're not in the city yet.
and it's only 15 minutes. Like, yeah, like it only took 15 to get to the temple. You still have half an hour of city time.
it'll.
I mean, like, Alo's the commanding officer here. So.
Oh my god. look at Ceecee
What's his
promoting
name?
chaos in Coruscant. How dare.
No, it's just the fact.
I should have just went to the
That's
training
why
grounds.
Ceece's so frustrated.
I should
because
have
it's
just went to the
God
training
damn it.
grounds.
person outranks me. I can't say shit against it.
I should have just went to the training grounds. Why did I ask the 19-year-old what to do?
Of course she was gonna say clubbing.
Yeah.
Listen, I gave you an inkling. Whatever. He
Okay.
sharp inhale, long exhale. Starts it up and heads back to the freaking
barracks.
back to the barracks.
Right, and you guys make it there. Unless there's something else you guys want to show, like the barracks are pretty much dead at this point, like barring like a couple of like those like clones, like not even like full armor. They're just like in like that. They're
No, I actually think what would happen is like they'd park outside the speeder, and Aloe would jump out. She'd be like, "Stay there! I have an idea!" And she'd run over
good.
to Ceecee.
Oh, good, great. No,
just
because
by just Aloe just by herself.
Yes, like I have an idea. I'll be right back, and she'd run over to Ceecee.
I mean, you do that. Does anyone else follow her?
I'd be like, "Don't." Okay.
I mean, I'm just leaving it out there because you know they can do that.
Shir'iven, like, kind of, like, raises her finger to say something, but Aloe's already running off. Up, and she's gone. Okay.
Finger up, finger down. Alright.
Shir'iven is just, like, rubbing her eyes, just, like, trying to wake up. Just...
Raziel
this
just
is-
like takes a long, deep sigh, like. What a troublemaker.
So,
Wait,
What the fuck?
Clone Dad and Jedi Mama sounds like a 3 a.m. radio host show.
Yep.
Thank God.
like-
Welcome back.
Yeah.
imagine Aloe as a radio DJ.
Goodbye.
Yeah. I guess.
While that's
Hmm?
while that's happening, RC just like quick messages Ceecee, just like incoming. She's heading back.
Amazing.
He locks the door.
Mhm. I mean, do you?
All right, so this is Aloe's new pitch. As she just comes in through the door.
Oh god.
She'd just be all like, "Raziel and Shir'iven said they're coming. We're going to discuss battle strategy. You want to join?"
Battle strategy, huh?
It's like, yeah, we're all going to get to know each other and make sure that we all have the plan down, and that we all make sure that nobody gets hurt. Yeah, that.
Well, that would be productive. I suppose I will join.
Yes. I'd be like, "Oh, if you didn't know, my specialty is close combat, so you can support me from afar, if you wanted to support me, that is."
I acknowledge. That's it.
It's just
I
like,
do a
yeah,
little nod
I
of
know that.
acknowledgement.
Okay.
And she'd be like, "Come on,
Because it's more like I already know this shit. I've been doing that already. But it's like I don't want to be rude, so I'm just gonna nod.
Okay.
I love the idea of Alan just running behind you and just kind of like nudging you along as we walk.
Do I have my helmet?
Yes.
Okay, good.
You have time to take. You be in full armor if you want to.
Can I have my pistols?
I mean, are you gonna? I mean, sure. It's just.
Populated area?
I mean,
you never know, man.
I mean, he is right though. Coruscant is like, it is kind of.
It's one giant planet city.
Yeah, it is somewhat of a space Detroit where there can be a lot of crime in like, especially in like
Detroit.
1313.
Space Detroit.
A lot of
Detroit become human.
Space Detroit, Star Wars.
Space Detroit become human.
Oh my fucking god.
Star Wars, Space Detroit, become Jedi.
I hate all of you so much.
My name is RC. I'm the clone sent by Cyberlight.
That's really good, actually.
Wake up, Lieutenant!
Slam.
28
Thank you.
lightsaber
I was gonna say,
Consecutive stab wounds.
All right.
slams papers down. 28 lightsaber wounds.
All right.
Just say, I force choked her.
All right.
Wake up, Shir'iven! Slap, 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 slap! It's me, hello!
All right.
God.
Settle.
Anyway.
Okay. So
Remember Star
it's-
Wars? Remember the
Sorry.
universe we were in?
Yeah, so you guys waiting in the speeder, like twiddling your thumbs, or just
And
doing
then
whatever you guys are doing.
miraculously, Aloe comes out with Ceecee and Tail! What the fuck?
No, Shir'iven sees it and she's just, oh shit, she actually did it.
And cut to
Yeah, good
RC.
argument.
Cut to RC's just sort of like, oh god, she actually did it.
And Raziel is just like, how did she do that?
Lying.
That's smart, though. That's a good play. Right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, beautiful. Didn't
Has
even
the
write
first-
it.
has
See,
the
we're not
first half, not gonna lie.
scripted. You can't get that shit on by the Lucas. Yeah.
Yeah, when
Hear that,
when
Georgie
Kevin
boy?
doesn't have a GM plan, he just turns the camera to Aloe and says, "Do shenanigans."
Yes.
I
Yes.
just wanted
I don't have a
some
creative bone in my body. Do something. Yes. But yes, you guys are all in the speeder, and yeah.
So I think Aloe would hop into the speeder, turn to RC, and she'd be like, "Take us to the biggest, most hopping club in the city."
We're
I
going
thought-
to
I
the
thought we were
city
discussing-
base.
But we were discussing strategy.
Yes, we're discussing strategy at the club while we eat and dance and, throw credits at Twi'leks.
Oh.
She wouldn't say that.
Looks over at.
Did she
looks
not
over-
say that?
Looks
She
over-
went. Oh, sorry. Go on.
Looks over at Aloe and just sort of like, 30 minutes. Talked.
Aloe would indeed say like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna be discussing the strategy on the way there and while we're eating and dancing. Everyone, let's discuss strategy."
Starts the zooper before she could even start blabbing even more.
Okay.
Aw. She was about to go into like legit strategy, actually.
Yeah, me too. I was
You can
about
do
to
it. You can do it while we're running. You can do it while we're speeding.
All right, God, tell me what the Magito situation is in general. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining Aloe yelling over the wind. Okay, so my friend who we're gonna
Yeah.
save, right?
Yeah.
But no one can hear her.
Yeah, in the middle of you guys, like in the middle of Alice saying that shit, like, RC, you just, like, light up the speeder. Yeah, like, at least cinematically wise, like, if this was, like, a Clone Wars episode, like, it'd be, like, like, it pans, or, like, it does the wipe as Alice, like, so my friend was saved, and then, yeah, you guys can RP, like, what you guys are talking about, like, brief each other on the Magito mission while RC is driving through Coruscant. Well, just to like a note, RC, you have no idea where the fuck the popping clubs are.
Great, wonderful, fantastic.
Awesome.
You're just going off
You
of
can-
context clues, but you can read Arabish. You can.
You can do comm maps.
If there's a light, if there's lights in the distance, then that means there's a city. So you know what? Let's go with that.
Yeah, but yeah.
I'm
So
gonna go over there. That looks important.
yeah, but yeah. You guys have a little bit to refill Ceecee in on the Magito situation.
Yes, tell me in.
Oh God,
We
we
fill
have
in
to.
on the Magito situation.
What is Magito?
I have I have notes on this actually.
Yes.
Wow!
Oh,
Wait,
so-
Raziel's here too, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Whole party is currently in the spider.
Wow, there's room for all of us?
Yes.
It's a big speeder.
Big speed.
Damn. Is this like a limo?
Transport. The right word for it.
Alright, cool.
So who's speaking? Is Aloe like speaking first, or
Should I roll for something to know where I'm going?
Sure. While they're talking, roll a piloting check. Just like see where you end
Yeah,
up.
do we want to go through the
Roll-
Magneto mission through Aloe's point of view?
I mean, yeah, we'll RP that. I'll say, yeah,
then
RC roll.
everybody else?
Yeah, just roll a D100 for me, and I'll just decide.
D100. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and
Oh, fun.
I'll
fun,
think on the
fun.
answer, and meanwhile, y'all in the back seat, or everybody can figure out.
70.
Okay, everybody, y'all like just discuss Mikey to how you wish to.
I want to see Aloe start first, and then
Oh yeah,
Raziel can
Okay.
pipe up.
please, the floor is yours.
All right, Aloe would slap her hands together and she'd be like, okay, so for those that weren't, physically or mentally present, we tomorrow are going to go save my friend. And by friend, I mean I met the guy once. Well, officially he met me once. I mean, like, I've known about him for a long time. He's kind of like the most
Get
popular
on
guy in
with
the
it.
temple.
What
Okay,
strategic importance does he have?
Okay, so the strategic importance that he has is that he has been, I think, kidnapped by the Separatists in a Separatist stronghold in a place called
My Guido.
My Gito. Thank you, Raz. And she just like reach over and pat him on the head.
And he just grumbles like hard.
I will note, Aloe, it does hurt because he has horns on his head.
Yeah, that's right.
She'd be like, pat ow, pat ow.
I did it twice, damn.
The moment she does this, she reaches for the second pat. Shir'iven does take her hand, like, stop.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. But apparently it's a really really powerful stronghold. So if we took it down, it would be a big blow to the Separatists, right? And we get to kill two porgs with one stone. So we get to save my friend, who's not really my friend. I met him once. And we get to take down a Separatist stronghold. That's going to be a really crippling blow to the Separatists.
That sounds pretty good. What
Essentially-
resources do we have?
What did he say?
What resources do we have?
Like she'd look over at Shir'iven like, they promised us resources, right?
Well, I managed to possibly do some talking. We might have some. We just might have to possibly speak again with the commander.
Well, I do know that the Chancellor is backing us, so that's gonna be something, right?
Oh, and we must do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Aloe's
you guys-
super happy right now.
Yeah, and you guys do know you do have Forda with you, and you you were told you just pilot to Magneto with the starfighter that you have personally, because it's neither Republic nor Separatist marking clearly.
I was more talking about like vehicles and shit. Like,
Yeah.
do we have like tanks? Like, what do we got?
I remember we got
Nothing.
We did get briefed from the Chancellor, who said he was going to back us, but he didn't really elaborate onto what he was giving us.
I mean, he said he's like having Fordo join you. That's like the extent of it.
Oh.
Yeah. Like as
just
like
it's
backup.
just
So this
Well,
seems to be more of a sabotage mission rather than
Yeah,
all
it's
out
gonna be-
warfare.
it's going to
Yes.
be stealth, right?
Essentially, it's
Real
going to be.
quiet.
Yeah, and Raziel pipes up. Essentially, it's going to be a stealth mission. The facility is filled with traps, snipers, anything and everything the Separatists have, they'll have it. We need to approach this mission with caution.
I think to perhaps have another force to serve as a distraction while we make our way inside the tower, you said? It's a
Yes.
tower, right?
Is it a tower?
It's
I think so.
yeah. There is like
It's a thing.
It's a big old facility. Like in
Okay.
your vision, Aloe, it was pretty much just like a mushroom cloud if it was a building.
Yeah.
Ew.
Alright, so
I'm
it's
sure
tower.
there's
Got
a
it.
tower in there, so.
Or like it's a
It's a
think
tower.
like think like Yeah, it's a wide, short tower. Think that with that
I know
imagery
what
in
you
mind.
mean. I know what you mean. Like
Yeah.
from the Maikido map in Battlefront 2.
Yeah, pretty much that.
Those, I think in the center.
Hmm. Exactly.
Alright,
So, Ala would get a little quieter, which is weird for her, but she would say like,
I've been having visions about this mission since I was a little girl. So I figure if my entire life is leading up to this moment, there's a possibility I'm not going to come back alive. So I figured we should spend tonight together so we can have the best time ever, just in case.
What makes you
I
say
see.
that?
she just said it.
Why do you-
Wow, savage.
Right, and the
Like,
Raziel
goddamn.
kind of.
Well,
Raziel like
the thing
shakes
is, Raziel has no like authority really, so it's like I don't have to look up to him. You know what I mean? I don't have
Yeah,
to be nice to him, so I'm not going to.
No.
so
No, yeah, it's fine. But Raziel like shakes his head. I mean, why do you think he will be killed?
Well, I don't know. I just know that every single thing since I was a little girl has led up to this moment, so I don't know if there's anything past it. That's all. So I figured I'd get to enjoy the present now. I know it's late, and I know some of you are tired, but you're some of my best friends ever, so I just wanted to spend one last night with you, just in case.
Aloe, you can't. For
Well,
once,
whatever
I'm
happens,
actually-
it will be in service to the Republic.
And Shir'iven, you had something?
For once, I'm actually not liking your optimism on this.
Ala would just, smile and beam, and she'd like kick her legs a little bit because her legs don't actually touch the bottom of the speeder because she's tiny.
Fuck.
So tiny.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah,
where does RC bring us? Oh, I'm
Well-
sorry, you're gonna say something, Raz?
I rolled.
I was
7.
just gonna say Raziel just looks at Aloe puzzled and is just really trying to take
Yeah,
all
'cause
this
she-
in and read like her attitude.
She
Or,
seems
like,
really positive, despite the fact she's saying super depressing.
exactly.
things.
So he's just like really trying, just sitting on that.
And again, just like RC, sharp intake, slow exhale, just done mostly to himself, just and
Yeah.
just sort of like under his breath, just sort of like.
Yeah. In that moment, we'll say, because, you beat the roll, then you guys do manage to find. It's not necessarily a poppin' place, but you can, tell if, the.
I demanded the most poppin'.
No, you
You
get a
failed
70
me.
and you like,
Like a
you get a
semi-
70 and you like it.
Okay.
It looks semi-busy from the outside, like a little bit of a line, not too crazy. Like you've seen a bit of a line of some, I'd say,
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's like a 7 because you got a
Good.
70 instead of 100.
yeah, I
You
need to
get a
find,
70 and that's it. List it. Nice.
okay, random pub names. But yeah, you guys see, this little, it's not raunchy, is the word. It's more it's like a, it's just, it's similar to the vein of the club that Obi-Wan and Anakin chase Zed to, but it is more, it's much on a smaller scale a little bit. It's not as busy, there's not too many flashing you see some lights are little going in and out just the sign you can't even fully make out the Arabish entirely, but yeah, it looks like a club. There's a big droid sort of standing outside just sort of scanning. It looks like those the droids you see in a that operate basically like forklifts, just taking heavy gear in and out of docks and stuff, but it just looks like it's spray painted to have a suit on it or whatever, just a black V-neck formation on it, and it's just sitting there sort of scanning as you guys park across the way from this unidentified cantina that looks you can see a little bit over here from where you are, but yeah, it's semi-busy. You're seeing some other races hereabouts, some what is Greedo's race? Lots of races.
Rodian.
Rodians, yes, thank you. Yeah, I'm a real fan, guys. but,
Amazing.
Are you
but
really?
Yeah.
Never would have guessed.
Yeah. But yeah, just like smattering of different races like coming in now, but that droid is mainly it's like you guys can surmise this is like the standing like bodyguard of
Bouncer
this.
bot.
Yeah, bouncer
Bouncer bot.
Bouncer bot. There we go. Beautiful. And yeah, you guys are sort of like park just outside the place, and it's yeah, busy's like street's not too busy. For where you are, you're getting like they're seeing like like the occasional couples rolling by, mother and like her with a stroller and like some groceries like tracing behind her with a droid carrying them. Lots of
At 10 p.m.
I mean, like, you know, like some people they just got
with a stroller.
You know, people got lives.
Maybe they just got back from dinner, okay, and they're heading home.
Yeah.
Space destroyed. Don't question it.
Okay, that's fair. Good point.
Yeah.
We're already at a club with 2 clone commanders. Do you really want to add more realism to this, ma'am?
But yeah, the night is yours. So, what are you guys doing?
Well, I would get really excited. She'd be like, "Oh my gosh, RC, you found the best club ever!" jump out of the speeder.
I joke. That's bad.
Don't do death
do that.
sticks, kids.
Really bad for you.
What's a death stick? You should always try everything once.
No, we are not going to do that. Because if you do, you will die.
Yeah, they shorten your
It's,
lifespan.
it's in the name.
Yeah, literally, they shorten your lifespan, and that's like the main thing it does. And I'm just like, wow, that's neat.
Yeah, no, I also did research on death sticks. They're dumb.
I know. It's like, who the fuck would do this shit?
Yeah, it's like I want to live for not as long. I mean, like if you're really down there, I can see the appeal of the death sticks, but yeah, not important.
Wait.
But yeah, you guys, Aloe, you sort of rush off of the transport.
I jump out, but I don't.
Before
rush
she
off.
does,
Mm-hmm.
RC grabs her arm, looks over at her, and just like
30 minutes. Tops.
Salute.
That's really short, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Al would be all like, "Yeah, you got it. 30 minutes. Wink."
and just like pulls her even closer. Just
I mean it.
This fucking
I'm
commander fucking bossing around his superior officer.
I'm
Jesus
your
Christ.
superior officer.
I mean, Aloe doesn't act like it, but sure.
Yeah, she really doesn't, but
yeah.
She is.
She is.
unfortunately.
By technicality, yes.
and he just and he
Not even
dumps her girl.
technically, by like fact.
Mhm. But yeah, so yeah,
And he lets her go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming the rest of you guys all climb out in whatever order you see fit.
Yeah.
Yes, I go
Yeah.
last.
Oh, I wanted to go last because he's just sort of looking over everyone, just sort of.
I
okay.
wanted to
Oh,
Okay, I'll go before you then.
okay.
This look under his face that just looks over at him, just like I am so sorry.
Yeah. So we'll say like, you know, Shir'iven, Raziel move on forward. I'll just checking you guys are hiding your lightsabers, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Like under your
No,
clothes?
out in the open. Let's go. Come on.
Okay.
Just ignite them right here. Let's go.
Please, no, please,
No, I'm hiding it.
Okay.
It's Anakin!
I drowned.
My lord. But
I
yeah.
will be right back.
Oh my God. We
I'm
just
sorry. It'll be 30 seconds.
Okay, it's cool. Take your time. But yeah, we'll say everybody is sort of marching on over, and we'll say Aloe gets there first. She could be waiting for the rest of you guys as you're going by, but then the bouncer bot just sort of like the eye catches you. This thing fucking towers over you guys even by like RC, who's the tallest one of the group, I'm pretty sure, clocks you up by a good 2 feet.
Oh, fun.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
back, eh?
Yeah, the bouncer bot just approaches you and goes, "Identification, please."
Do I have one of those?
Do we have one of those?
I mean,
Do we have this? Do we bring them?
that is a good point. I didn't think about like,
I
I
thought
guess.
about that.
I mean, like, I'll say
I
like,
think Aloe, this is what would happen. Aloe would march up to the bouncer bot and she'd be all like, Jedi, fuck, what's her last name? Jedi Cillian at your service. You can look me up in the databanks and everyone underneath me.
Wait, Cillian? What?
Yeah,
your
Cillian's her
name?
last name.
I didn't know that.
She's
I thought-
never
I thought
said it
her
before.
I thought her only name was Aloe.
Correct. She's had a last name this entire time. She's never
I
used
didn't, I
it.
didn't know that.
First name Ah, last name Low.
Right. And, okay, so, and you say that and you try to walk past the bouncer bot?
No, just she'd march up to him, put her hands on her hips, puff out her chest, and she would say that in her most authoritative voice she could.
Make
not
a
very
persuasion check.
Oh, you better fucking believe I will make a persuasion
Oh my
check.
god! See, this is where you're gonna fucking kill it.
Please deny it. Oh my god.
Okay, let's see.
Seven, fuck
Let's see
off.
how the dice roll.
Jesus
for you.
Christ!
Oh my god. This
Why
is
are you so
happening right
good?
now.
But yeah, like sort of like the eye like extends off, kind of like the door, the door of Jabba's palace just.
Like Jabba's palace, got it.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
like how the eye extends the door, like it just has
Yeah,
a
yeah,
long
yeah.
noodle. Yeah.
The
I
door
thought-
droid. Those are
I
called.
thought there was just a brand franchise of cantinas around the galaxy just called Jabba's Palace.
Marketing!
You know, that would be excellent marketing, though. It's like, welcome to Jabba's palace. Have it your way. Like it'd be just this universe's Burger King.
Amazing.
Welcome
We
to Space Hooters.
found it, the Star Wars equivalent of Golden Corral.
Oh yeah, sort of like he gets a good look at you, like scans you up and down, and goes, "And these four are with you."
Yep, that's right.
And then like he sort of marches over to the clones and like scans them up and down as well, and then he sort of gives the best salute that he can with his forklift arm. It's not very clean, but like he's trying. So you can see that as well. Ceecee goes like, "The Republic thanks you for your service. Please enjoy drinks and food, good times till your heart's content."
Whoop.
You're all welcome. Let's go have fun. Here's the really bad music that's playing.
God. You have music prepared?
Listen, anything by Arlots is gonna be club music.
I mean, I already have the perfect song for this if I
Oh,
can just find it.
The title alone. Alright, I'm.
What is the song?
You should watch Arlnots' Star Wars shorts. They're really funny.
Yeah, it's. I mean, obviously
What
we
we're doing
have.
right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we have to play the Cantina theme. We have to. We're out clubbing. It is a requirement. The second we're in party shenanigan
course.
territory, we need to bust out this ditty. It's not the Star Wars version necessarily. It's medieval, but it's close. But yeah, so you guys are yeah, you guys are making it and walking inside. It is slightly more it's just like a slightly smaller setup. You're seeing like some people face down, just like passed out drunk, and like you're seeing like other droids just sort of like laying back in like little booth tables, and they have women on either side, and you're seeing like that snake dude that sort of took in Maul in that one Clone Wars episode, like that was taking care of him while he was like all crazy. Anyone? Yeah. It was like that weird, like snake-looking person. That I think it was. I don't know the exact race, but whatever that race is, it's just it's basically just a snake. You see that sort of like dancing on the poles, just sort of like slithering up and down and doing like little formations, and it's got and it's got like.
Shir'iven sees that and she just looks at RC. You took us here?
Yeah, it's not too popping. Like there's like some people dancing drunkenly, like woo kind of shit, but it's passable. You guys think you can get yourself some good drinks and like find a booth table
Ella
here.
starts dancing to the music, like bobs her head to the music as she goes to go find a table.
Yeah, she's just dancing. Yeah, and
It just points over at her, and it just points over at Al, and just sort of like her idea.
You're the one who was driving.
yeah. Let me Just check out a thing, because I have a character in mind for this place.
Anacondan is the name of the.
Really? Just Anacondan? Man.
So original, Lucas.
He loves this fat ass.
Okay. But
Yeah, that's funny. I understood that reference.
It's my favorite Star Wars Anacondan character, Snaky Minaj.
Chase, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm having a grand old time.
Yeah,
dying.
I will say, like, yeah, as you guys are, like, sort of, as I was, like, beginning to walk off, and dancing, I'll say, like, as, like, you're
I
turning...
didn't say she was dancing, I said she'd bob her head into the music as she grabbed a table.
Got it. I'll say, like, as, like, you're grabbing a table, like, you notice like, a giant furry paw taking up, like, a good chunk of the table, standing there, is a Shistastavin.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a wolf person, but, like...
I love wolf people!
Yeah, like, and it's looking like...
Oh god, here we go again.
Think like a Shistastavin, like, basically like a wolf man, but, like, if he put on a little bit more weight and, like, had, like, some gray hairs in his face, and, like, it's, like, you know, a very Dex sort of outfit, kind of. It's just, like, you know, like, a messed up little, like... You know, short sleeve, a tank top, and, like, it has, like, some airbash of, like, you know, the establishment and, like, some, you know, scantily drawing of himself. And he's just sort of looking to be like, "Hey, welcome into my establishment. You guys are newcomers, I can tell. Haven't seen the likes of you and, these special cloners I've heard so much about."
Alice just like, ooh, fluffy arm. Puts her hand on top of his.
Hello, don't touch.
Please don't.
Okay, so her hand would reach out and they'd be like, "Aloe," all in unison, and Aloe would retract her hand.
It's alright. I'm used to people being all handsy with me, you know. It's a fight. Even though I'm getting to that age, the coat's still looking mighty fine.
Gross!
Right.
So Aloe's just going to assume that he's the waiter, so she'd be all like, 3 or 4, 5 firewaters, please.
The fuck is a firewater? What?
Well, hold on a second, lady. I'm not exactly a waiter. I'm the runner of this fine establishment. Just wanting to clear that up. But the name is just 1 second. I just need to hold on.
Let me grab my name generator.
I wrote this name down on my hand somewhere.
You know, the age, the years are getting to me. I need to write these things down.
Yeah. I got it now. It's Shalir. This is a Shalir Shack's Cantina. Hope you yeah, I mean, I can get you a waiter right about a server store to sort of set you with some food and drink if you're looking to get yourselves a little bit riled up.
Not too much for me.
Wait, who's looking to get themselves riled up in the party, real quick?
I am not.
I am
looking
not.
to get riled up.
I am not.
Raziel is not either.
Wow.
Aloe is very confused, like,
Why are we here,
riled up
then?
how?
We're here
Why are we here?
For the kid.
Let me just roll a thing real
for the
quick.
kid.
The kid who's older than the actual kid.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, he sort of just like, yeah, as like you guys are just sort of like,
hold on.
okay.
Raziel is how old?
60.
16.
What?
And Aloe is 18.
No
19.
alcohol for that son of a
19. I mean,
No alcohol. No, because he's not an adult even by his own species standards.
You're right.
How is he allowed in? Oh, right, because Aloe rolled a 27. You're welcome.
Yeah, just yeah. Let's go with that. But yeah, I'll say like,
It's
yeah.
blue milk for you, son.
Yeah, Shalir just sort of like looks at you guys all looking at each other like unsure what to do, like, you're like, alright, I can see you need a little while to think. Hold on, I'll take you over to a nice little booth where y'all can get nice and situated, if you don't mind following me over here. And just sort of like, and he sort of like stumbles on over and you can see he's got like a little peg leg, where like on his right foot. Yeah. I'm assuming you guys follow him.
Of course.
Sure.
We're already here
Yeah.
now. We're already here
Yeah.
now.
All right. And yes, as you guys get to sit down, and he's like, he tosses you over a couple menus and be like, yeah, just, we ain't closing for a good couple hours, so just sit tight and we'll get you. Just give me a holler and I'll send over a droid to take care of you. Have a good one. And he sort of like motioned on back to the kitchen.
He was nice. He laughed a lot.
So it would seem.
Rallo would sit down and they'd be all like, all right, back to the strategy because I promised Ceecee.
No, I mean, we did that. It's okay.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, we did. I mean, are you gonna acknowledge, say anything about how I said we should get like, another force to like distract them?
Two parties.
Yeah.
It's like, what we could do is we could recruit some, I'm staying at the barracks tonight, so I can work some magic and get some extra recruits.
I was thinking more that we send a couple battalions of clones.
It's like, you think we could run that by the Senate and get that, not the Senate, the council and get that approved? I bet that would be okay.
Yes, it's only a couple battalions. I mean, really, it's not much.
It's
A couple battalions isn't much.
a mere 100.
Wait, yeah, really, it isn't. It's like, because I'm thinking, it's like we're gonna need more than a couple, like for it to be effective.
Oh.
So like a couple is like the bare minimum,
Okay. All right. So, and a battalion is like, remind me, Max. It's like a good 100 clones in each battalion, or like 40.
Oh, hold on, 1 second.
You're good.
Wikipedia, here I come. This episode is sponsored
Brought to you by Wikipedia.
Bro, if they sponsor us, nah,
The money just rolls
don't have
in
any
at that point.
yes. Because I'll let you know,
hell yeah.
a lot of this inspiration comes from Wikipedia pages.
I spelt it wrong. I'm an idiot.
You fine, dude?
I put 1 T and 2 L's, like a silly goose.
You was a silly goose.
Yeah, battalion. Okay. Republic. Fuck. This is confusing.
Riveting.
Sorry. Hold on. Bear with me.
We're bearing. We're
Bearing
bearing.
with you, Max.
We're bearing. You're bearing bears.
We're bearing. We're
Okay,
brother
time
bearing.
to do some hardcore math.
Mhm.
Okay, time to bust out the calculator. So, one battalion is made up of 4 companies, yes? One company is made up of 144 clones, which is not many. So one battalion is 576 clones.
Yeah.
Yeah, not many. Yeah, like 2 battalions, not a problem.
Yeah. So like that'll just be like, approximately like 1,000 clones. Like really in the grand scheme of
Just
things,
1,000.
that's well, if we're talking about the clone army, that's like nothing. So
I mean, fair.
like they could easily like divert 1,000 clones for us, like because we have because there's like units, right?
Yeah.
And then there's just a bunch of reserves, which are just the shinies. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
those are moved around everywhere.
yeah, and we'll say you were informed there are like a few clone stations throughout Megiddo, but it's not like enough to engage a full-on assault on the system. It's more like just
Yeah, we don't need-
reconnaissance from the outside.
We don't need a full-on assault. We just need a sufficient army to keep the Seps distracted while we head inside the tower.
Well, I would
But
think real
large
serious.
enough that they won't be defeated right away.
Yeah.
Wouldn't they catch on to the distraction?
I mean, I'd say not. To them, it would look like they were just being attacked normally.
Yeah, and I'll say around this time you have like a service droid sort of roll on up. Like it's like an R2 unit basically, but like with
Oh hell
like,
yeah, an astromech!
yeah, an astromech. It has like a different head though, so it's like
Oh,
you
which
know,
one?
like
an
like an
R3?
like an R3 or an like an R3 unit, just sort of like like looking all like refined, just and it sort of like rolls on up to you guys and it has like just like it has glasses 2 glasses each, enough for yeah, like 2 for each of you. One is just like a standard water, and the other is like of an orange bubbly substance. And
We
you
didn't. We didn't order this. This isn't ours.
yeah, it's like little finger pops
it's on
up.
the house. Okay.
Yeah, and like
Aloe knows binary, believe me.
yeah, yeah, like I'll say.
Actually, let me check my sheet. Does she know binary? She does know binary.
Yeah, it is. You could tell it's like, first timers on the house for like, you can tell like it's mean like, for the clones in their service type of deal.
He's just like, oh, that's so sweet. He says everything's on the house, guys. Well, at least this batch is.
Yeah.
Oh, so Aloe would turn to Raziel and she'd be like, you're gonna be our lifeline in there because you're really close to the Separatists. How did you come to work for Maul anyway?
Give us the backstory right now. Fucking, I'll put this blaster right to your temple.
Shir'iven at that looks to Raziel. The hand is just placed on his shoulder, like, are you willing to talk about it?
I glance up at Shir'iven before looking back down. It's fine. If I'm going to work with you, I need to... Well, you should all be willing to trust me. I didn't...
Aloe would tilt her head.
I didn't go to Maul specifically. I was brought to him. My home, my village was destroyed. Burned to the ground. And someone from the Separatists. I was the only survivor, and he took me with him. He showed me Maul and said I was to be his apprentice. This person... Sidious was his name. He told me the Jedi were responsible for the death of my mother. As he just clenches his fists on his knees.
Shir'iven keeps her hand on his shoulder and like just tries her best to comfort him.
Aloe would tilt her head and then I think she'd be like, do you have good memories of your mother?
He's been like, his eyes have been closed for a little bit, but upon Aloe's question, he opens them again. I do.
Aloe would smile and she'd be like, well then, you've got those memories and you should treasure them. I never knew my parents. I wish I did, but I've had a lot of people who have been like parents to me. And she'd look over at Shir'iven with a smile.
Oh.
And we should treasure those memories because we never know when they're gonna end, right? Oh, like, I'm imagining, like, at that point, like, a new song starts. I was imagining, like, Aloe turns back to Raziel and she's like, hey, do you want to dance with me?
What?
Do you want to dance with me?
I don't know how. Why are you
like
asking me to
Aloe,
dance?
Aloe would grab his hand. She'd be like, "Me neither. Let's find out together."
Aww.
Oh,
Wait. She's bringing me along.
I'll say like the drinks are still there if anyone wants to go with those. Was not expecting this turn, to be honest, but
I was not either.
I'm enjoying it.
So wait, what kind of drinks are they?
It's just like
Alcoholic and water.
Yes, you assume it's alcoholic, or at least it's got some fizz to it. But yeah.
Okay. Can I do an investigation on it?
Yeah, I'll say I do like a general investigator.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I want to know what the fuck is gonna be put in my body at least once.
You got no idea.
Fuck.
It's like, yeah, you've been outside of Coruscant a couple times, but like you're Shir'iven. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. She's not exactly the type to party really hard, even in like her olden days. Yeah.
What alcohol?
Yeah.
I'm going to stick with the water.
Okay, fair.
Like, my hand reaches to the alcohol, I sniff it, like, for a second, and then I'm like, nope. Go right to the water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Clones, you taking any of the good juice? And, like, taking off your helmets to drink that?
I take off my helmet and I drink the juice.
Okay. In URC?
He's not drinking anything.
Alright, then Ceecee...
I'm drinking a lot, though. This is all I'm having. Just saying, I'm drinking
Okay.
it slowly. And
Alright.
with food.
I'll say just for general vibes, make a con save. Even like for the little
Okay.
sip, just to see how well you handle it.
Alright, time to do a conservative save.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is, right?
Yes.
Nope, it's not. Constitution, yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna save it.
12? Okay.
12.
Yeah. It is like you didn't grow up on Camino not having any alcohol at all. It's just, if you did, it's like you're not very used to it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Do clones not drink? Is that?
I mean, I can't imagine any reason why Kaminoans would have bars for clones that they consider products. You know what I mean?
Fair. Yeah, we'll say this.
And also, remember in the show how whenever clones were in a bar, they fucking cannot handle their alcohol, man.
That's true.
So clearly bars were not a thing on Camino.
Yeah, this is your first time like having like a proper drink, and it's sort of it's like the equivalent of like because you're barely like what the equivalent of a 5-year-old like with how like clone accelerated aging works, but.
I mean, I'm the equivalent of like a. How old is Jango Fett?
Like 40 or something.
No.
Or early to mid 30s.
I'm gonna look it up again. Let's go.
But yeah.
Welcome to the show where we look things up.
But yeah, we'll say like as like you do hit it, it is very strong. Like you're not immediately drunk. It's just sort of like that. You get goosebumps all over, and it's just like sort of like.
Roll to see if I'm getting drunk.
Yeah, you're not drunk yet. Like you're nearing tipsy, just not there yet. It's a bit tough for you to stomach.
Cool. Are there any girls there?
We'll see.
I'm sorry.
We'll say in the meantime, unless you're trying to be too showy, I'll say, Aloe, you're trying. Aloe's leading. I'm assuming this dance, yeah.
Oh heck yeah! Well, it's
Raziel would have no clue what to do here.
Yeah, I'll say.
I mean, Aloe doesn't either, but she's just all like, yeah, you move your body like this, right?
Yeah.
And you hear that like beat, like you just let the music take over and stuff, and it's really fun. And it's just like, why are we doing this? It's like, well, to make more treasured memories, of course.
Yes.
Raziel gets really flustered and just doesn't know how to speak. I haven't had any sort of time to think about fun since. Well, it's been years.
Oh. Yeah? You haven't had fun in years? Well, then let's change that. Oh, and I think she'd grab his arms to kind of like help help his body move to the music, whatever that music may be. It's some LMFAO song or something.
Yeah, it's. Oh my Jesus. We'll say it's like, light clubbing music, like the night's slowly winding down. You guys, at least RC, if you're like, if you're being a stickler for time, it's probably like, it's not
Like 5 minutes,
Like
10 minutes.
Maybe like, I don't know, halfway through the limit of your time-wise here.
All right.
And like, you know, the club is
So
like...
we're doing well.
Yeah, so it's...
Well, believe me, if you come over to get Aloe, she's gonna be like, and it's your turn to dance. Let's go, son.
But yeah,
Are you dancing, son?
Yeah, I'll say just performance check for both of you guys as you're like, just like, you know,
Aloe
trying
does
to
not,
dance.
Does not care.
Oh boy, performance. Let's see.
You guys are trying.
I'm very surprised if I pull this off.
Aloe apparently is the best dancer in the club.
That's a 4.
Yeah. So,
That's a nat 1, and it's adorable.
yeah. Right, like, yeah, Aloe's like, you know, like, it's very, like, you know, it's fitting, like, with, like, the pink hair, she's dancing almost, like, you know, very young pop star, like, just like, moving, like, you know, no one's really watching, just very fun and free, and Raziel's just sort of, like, trying his best to imitate it, but it's coming off a bit wooden and stiff, like, he tries, like, simulating, you know, like... You try simulating like moves you do to, you know, kill droids, but it's not like as graceful like in a dance setting. And without your saber, it's, you know, a bit more awkward.
Aloe would think that is the cutest thing ever and keep dancing with him.
And yeah.
And Raz, yeah, he's dancing very awkward and not that great, but he's not resisting as much as he was.
I just realized that Aloe is just Chica from this show.
God.
Chica? What show?
Chica is this pink-haired character who has the
Anyway.
IQ of like a 3-year-old.
Is it from
Anyway.
Star Wars? I
No,
don't
no,
Oh.
it's in the it's filthy weeb speak. Ew.
Okay, filthy weeb speak. Understood. But yes, we'll say like you guys like finish off your shenanigans. Like at least you know, I'm assuming Ceecee doesn't continue the drink unless.
No.
Yeah, you guys like
It's gross. It's gross, nasty.
you guys have your fun.
Well,
And,
I guess the important question is, would Raziel have fun?
yeah.
Especially if Aloe kept trying to
If he
help him out.
like, he would like. It's been like a long time since he was allowed to kind of just, you know, let loose and be happy. So he's not 100% there, but he's, you know, I'd say by the end of the dance, he's more loosened up.
Aww,
More relaxed.
cute.
But yeah.
Well, he'd be allowed to go back to the table, but Aloe would keep dancing.
Yeah.
She's having too much fun.
Yeah. Yeah. As time goes on, 30 minutes wrap up. RC, you almost feel like an air of relief of like, thank God it is finally over. So, you know.
Just sort of like, well, look at that. Looks at the imaginary
okay.
wrist on his
Yeah.
looks at the imaginary watch on his wrist, just like, well, look at the time.
There is a watch on your wrist, I think, with the cologne.
Oh.
I mean, I think clones would at least have some form of time in, like, their helmet. Unless you have it off, then, you know, you would just...
It's like the watch from Spy Kids 2, just like does everything but doesn't tell time.
But yeah. Yeah, time passes, Aloe's still dancing, and, like, you know, Raziel's just sort of, like, winding down from all those
What would
funs.
Raziel be doing? Let's not assume.
Oh, yeah,
I'd
good
s-
point.
I'd say after like the first big dance with Aloe, he would, you know, he'd give a smile and excuse himself to go back to the table with Shir'iven.
Yeah, Aloe'd let him. She wouldn't throw any fit or anything, but you know,
Yeah.
she'd you know, all panting and all out of breath because she put her complete all into it. She'd be like, "You're really good at it. You should come back if you want to." And as he'd walk off, I think, you know, she'd just totally be having a great time by herself.
Yeah, he would just like as he's walking back, turns around as Aloe's just still dancing or doing whatever. He chuckles a bit and then walks back to the table with the others.
Like, she is just fucking shining. This is her element.
He's like dancing with the Bee Gees music.
BGs.
Bee Gees.
Yeah.
Staying alive.
But yeah, and as like the night comes down to a close, everybody's like,
Oh, you can bet the moment that RC comes to get her, she's just like, one dance with you, mister. Come on.
Yeah, no, I'd say just sort of like the mental timer goes off, just like, well, look at that.
But yeah.
And sees, and just sort of like, oh god, yeah. Well, we're here. Frick it. He goes down.
We
to the
have to
floor
create good memories for you two. Come on, one dance, mister.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, she is.
Okay, all right, never mind.
She's talking to both y'all.
Shir'iven's already on her third glass of water.
Water.
Yep.
Water.
Yeah.
I'm gonna decline the dance.
Damn it. Okay.
Just put a hand up. Just be like,
not sure.
It's like, but if we danced, we could learn how to move in sync with one another, and we'd be more in unison on the battlefield.
Do you actually say this?
Yes.
You know that's my that's Ceecee's weakness. Strategy.
Q Star Wars Connect. I'm Han Solo.
Let's do that dance. Let's go.
Even though he doesn't exist. Even though he doesn't exist yet.
Yeah. It's just like weird, like
He might.
like
Maybe he was
He
named
might
after the
exist.
song Han Solo.
yeah.
All
so
right.
It's like
Ceecee gets up to dance with helmet on.
Ah, yes.
yeah.
This is the best session ever. I get to dance with my babies.
Excuse me.
I mean, Ceecee.
But yeah, I'll say Ceecee make a performance check as your
boy,
dance.
Here we go. Oh! Sorry, that was loud. My bad. Oh god. Let's go!
RC, I have to ask you a question. If you saw your commander doing it, would you come to join?
That
He's
is
just.
I'm the commander.
That's what I'm saying. If he saw you dancing, would he come to join?
Well, he has.
Oh,
the
sorry,
floor.
I mixed up the two of us.
okay.
Well, he has the floor first, so by all means, he's gonna let him bust a move before he does.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, so 16.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
For someone who's never really been the type, I'm assuming Ceecee's
Hold on,
not
I got
the
a
type
perfect
to
gift
be-
for this. Holy shit!
Oh no!
Oh
Is it the
boy.
Boba Fett dancing with an umbrella?
No, the Boba Fett, but close.
Or Jango Fett, sorry.
no, neither.
Oh shit.
Hold on. I'm looking for it. Oh, it's buried in my favorite.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
There it is.
Yo.
My god.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Fuck. I wish we
know-
could link gifts. Hold on. Can we put?
Now, to be honest,
I can't
actually-
put it in Twitch. It's just like.
Hold on, I got it.
Okay. Okay.
I actually think it would be actually really cool and beneficial
There it
for Aloe and Ceecee to dance, because they actually would be trying to figure out how to like sync up their moves. So it actually would be kind of cool, I think, in a combat sense.
Yeah.
Like he moves left and Aloe like immediately copies
this,
him, so they're
Persona
completely
5?
in sync.
Part of me agrees. Part of me agrees with you, but another big part of me is just saying, stop giving lore to stupid things. Stop it.
No,
I mean,
this is the prequels we're talking about.
I'll say
Hey now.
Aloe, make a performance check. See if you can match it or surpass it. You can like get on like Ceecee's like the rhythm and jive that he's going for.
Oh my
Can we
god.
That's
get
it exactly
can
like
we
that,
get-
by the way.
Why are you
Can we get
allowing this?
Can we get bonuses?
Oh my god, are you kidding
16
me?
exactly.
We are in sync!
You guys are. Well, Aloe does have a bit more like experience moving gracefully like as part of the giant combat. You guys like. It's not like perfect, but you guys are like you're getting shit down. You're like just like bobbing and weaving each other, like not. Yeah.
He moves his arm left, she moves her arm left. He moves his arm right,
Yeah,
she
you-
moves her arm right. They dab in like opposite directions.
Why are you like this? Why?
You guys do like a mini wave between the two of you.
Please get me off this wild ride.
All right, now it's RC's turn. Come on over here, son.
Yeah, they clear the dance floor, and I'll say like some people are still straggling there. Like you hear like fuck the dog owner's name, Shalir, just sort of like woohoo, give it, bust a move, clone man.
Is that towards me?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
sort of like
God.
like he's spinning like his like oil rag that he was using to clean the top of the bar off.
Just sort of like goes over, just like, all right. just sort of like, all right, you had your fun. We're going.
It's like.
Like,
Like, not until, yeah.
No, like,
Not
no, like,
until you promised. Yeah, not till you
No.
promised me a dance.
just, yeah, no, that would be after just sort of like Ceecee does this thing, just sort of like,
Oh, okay. Well,
and
you
just
have to roll your performance if you're gonna
Yeah.
dance with me.
yeah.
and then just looks, and then just like looks over it, looks over at the wolfman, looks over at them, and just looks over everything, and just sort of like, oh, what the hell?
Yes.
All right, let's see that performance check.
Oh my god, this is
Also, Aloe would look over at Shir'iven because she knows she
Oh,
ain't
it is.
drunk.
It is charisma. Thanks. I hate it.
No, Shir'iven, what?
She'd look over at Shir'iven like, "Oh, come on, Mom, you gonna dance with me too? We're gonna make this a family thing."
Oh god.
Oh, what the hell?
Yes.
Right, let's see that check. Let's see.
Oh, what is-
It's
Can I help boost their check because Aloe's been like
I
killing
mean,
it tonight?
Do you have like a? I think you have like the equivalent of force guidance or something. Like if you give him a pat or something.
Let's see if I
9.
can like
9 from
boost
Shir'iven.
their roll. Let me check.
Oh boy. All right. Please be good to me. I won't be surprised if I'm not.
Oh, that is an unnatural one.
Wait a second. Why did you roll? Oh, I see. You did the -2.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened? So what happened?
Yeah, right now RC's taking the floor as like Commander Ceecee walks off, and it's just like,
1.
yeah, you're just sort of like simulating like how you do in combat, like you're just sort of like trying to like like pretend like you're shooting your bowcaster.
That's not what I meant to do. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. But yeah, you like, yeah, it's like you're doing a lot of old school moves, and like you do like that whole you're trying to like mimic what like Ceecee did, but like you like pull something, and it's just like very awkward. It's like you're like, yeah.
I could use Defiant to help him because I'm a human.
Oh,
That's it.
I mean, if you want to give him that D4, then sure.
Yeah, roll a D4 so it's not at least a nat 1.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, let's see if it's any
Roll
better.
1d4.
Hey!
Actual 4.
All right, so
Okay,
it's
cool.
not. You don't pull
You don't-
anything. It's just very mediocre, if that.
It's awkward but fun.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Shir'iven, you notice that dancing, and like you sort of waltz your way on over.
Come here, dancing Twi'lek. Let's do this.
Aloe would challenge Shir'iven to a dance-off.
Oh Christ! At this
my
point, like the
gosh.
Anaconda is like just sort of like they've like abandoned the pole at this point, and like the bar is like slowly clearing out, and more like I'd
It
say there's
is
like a good
past
like 5
30
other
minutes.
patrons just sort of actually engaged with this, while one other's like still passed out on the floor.
It is
Amazing.
far past 30 minutes, young lady. We are going.
Not until we resolve this dance-off.
Mm-mm.
Does Shir'iven accept?
She takes a big sigh, but she offers a smile, and she accepts.
Yes.
Yes. Let's see that new performance check.
All right, new performance check.
That's a big one. Oh, that's an even bigger one.
Aloe and Shir'iven just totally tear the roof down.
Oh yeah, y'all like go fucking crazy. You're doing like La La Land routines here.
I'm
Like,
Han
it's-
Solo.
yes.
I'm Han Solo.
Right?
But yeah, yeah. We'll fast forward a little bit as like the
It's
night.
been far past 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, it's you look at your things, and it's like 11:30, 11:45. It's pushing it. Like
Yeah.
you'll be able to just get in your 8 hours of bed rest that y'all need, and we'll say everyone's like taking off in there. Yeah, RC, you're still fine to drive, and you know the way back.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so just
I have this image of them all just like piling back into the speeder, heading back, and Aloe is just too busy laughing but to the point that she's actually crying. She's having so much fun and laughing.
yeah, and yeah, we'll say RC where you just drop off the people where they were before. So like Raziel,
Oh, yeah.
and Shir'iven,
Raziel and Shir'iven first.
yeah, drop them off, and you guys have any last words to each
I
other?
think Aloe would want to stay at the temple because she had so much fun with Raziel.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's
Aloe
fine.
joins along
Well,
with
unless you wanted to do something as a separate thing, RC.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
All right, she'd go to the barracks. Never mind.
you.
No, you do you.
So you're going with them, or you're staying with the clones?
I'm gonna flip a coin.
Okay.
Oh no!
Okay.
D2!
One, she goes with the temple. Two, she goes with the clones. Wait, that's not what I meant to roll.
Yeah. We'll say
Try that again.
Yeah, D4 1 to 2 with the Jedi temple, 3 to 4 the barracks.
I meant okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
1,
1
2.
D4.
Yeah, one, 2. Okay, she goes to the temple.
All right.
Fun.
Yeah. So, yeah, you guys make.
But
way-
she also offers RC and Ceecee to stay with them if they want, because she's got extra room in her room.
No, that's lame.
She'd be all like, "My room has 3 beds. If you guys want to stay with me."
No. No, thank
Okay.
you.
They probably need us over there anyway.
She'd salute. She's still huffing and puffing from dancing all night.
I guess I have to salute, so I'll salute.
And then she'd drop the salute, so you can drop the salute. She knows what
I
she's
drop
doing.
the salute and I fucking leave. I'm just
Wow.
joking. What's the situation again? Where's everybody? Who's
Yeah.
What?
Every. Yeah. Right now we have the Jedi are heading into their temple, and Aloe just invited you and RC to join her inside if you wish, or you can stay and head to the barracks.
All right,
she
Ceecee. I mean, fuck, that's
basically,
me.
basically, if you guys didn't want to drive all the way back to the barracks, she said, she would pass it by your clone commanders and make sure you could stay with them and just go to sleep faster, so that you could, go to sleep faster for better combat efficiency.
All right, RC, it's time for us to head to the barracks.
Yep.
Just sort of heads back on the speeder.
Let's go.
Sort of looks back at them
Zoom.
Yep.
and then just starts off. Small wave.
Aloe would wave super enthusiastically, still laughing and crying.
Yep. And you guys watch as you see their transport. The 2 clones make their way back to their barracks, and you guys are at the steps of the Jedi Temple late at night.
I guess we'd go to bed, but I do think that Aloe tried to strike up conversation as they were heading off, just oh man, that was really fun. You're a really good dancer. We should do that again sometime. And
You always say the right thing to get Ceecee to do something you want him to do. It's annoying.
Aloe has a gift.
If Aloe does say we should do that again next time,
Or sometime, you should say.
yeah, no, just Shir'iven does look at her and she goes, "There better be a next time."
Yeah, Aloe'd smile.
And I, yeah, we're all just saying goodnight to Aloe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just look at her. What Shir'iven said.
Good night. And what was he gonna say?
No, I was gonna say what she said. It's don't lose heart. We'll get through this.
Oh, and she'd run up to Raziel and she'd hug him. She's like, "I had a lot of fun tonight. Good night." Oh, and she'd run off. To her own
He's
bed.
just lived there, kind of dumbfounded. It was a very awkward hug on his end.
It's like,
she
sure,
came and gone
Pat.
just as fast, and he's just kind of stiff as a rug right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah. And you guys make your separate ways. Raziel and Shir'iven make it back to their quarters, and Al, you make it back to your safe and familiar room, a little ways away from your master. I'm trying to find this race for a thing. RC, do you remember the name of the race that's not Trandoshan, but it's a lizard type of deal?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Basilisk?
Basilisk.
No, I don't think that's what it was, but like, I know what you're talking about. It started with a B. It was like, what the heck? What were they called? Oh, now I'm gonna have to look on Wikipedia. God dang it.
Wait. I think, no, it's not them.
Brezak? Boga?
Wait, let me see.
Which movie was it in?
Oh, no, it's not in any movie. It was like
it was in Legacy stuff.
Oh, okay.
Legends, you mean?
No, Legacy Legends.
What the fuck? That's
Barabel.
Barabel. It was? Yeah,
Barabel.
Okay. So, now that I have that, and Aloe, as you are beginning to drift off into a nice happy sleep.
It's just a Trandoshan with less horns.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, as like you're drifting off to sleep, you have a smile on your face. It's like you had a really good night. The first real good night since like you first left Coruscant, honestly. It's definitely one of them in all of your experience. I'm gonna need to take you to a secret talks real quick.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh boy.
Here we go again.
Well, here we go again.
let's go. All right.
All right.
It's me.
Yes. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed your night on the town. Holy shit, it was something.
I did my best to buy you time.
Yes. But now comes the fun part.
Wonderful.
Yeah. For the most part, your night is semi-uneventful. It's just, getting acclimated to your surroundings in the temple and in your quarters specifically, since it's been a good few weeks since you've been on it, and just having a moment to like breathe by yourself and not have to worry about, being like cheery as much, and just like you always like try to like have Aloe participate and like be in the conversation, and just like it's nice to like sort of like have a moment to breathe and relax, and like as you're stumbling off.
Yeah, she'd take a trip to the refresher and she'd take a sonic shower and head to bed.
Yeah. And as you head to bed, as like the hours go on, it's not you don't have a sleepless night, but it is at least rough as you go further into it, and you go back to those visions of the facility, and you hear the familiar sound of the lightning like colliding with like the snow just beating down on the planet, just like flashes of lightning going through.
This time Aloe wouldn't panic or like freak out. I think she would just take in everything she could.
Yeah. And
like, almost like she was ready for this vision in particular.
Yeah. Yeah, and like after like the couple few strikes of lightning, like you're brought further into the facility. Like you don't know where, but it looks like a more like closed space. It's only just the four walls you're seeing, and then like you look on either side and you notice that you're chained, and just like you feel like you're on your last legs, like you don't have much energy left, and then you see like across the ray-shielded room, along with these two Magna Guards, a Barabel, a figure of like that race, just a much shorter though, like, and like doesn't have a lot of muscle definition, but has like a more defined like forehead, and like has like like some sort of like lab attire with like some separatist markings on it, and sort of like he presses a button as the ray shields go down, and he goes, "Oh, Oh, Silas, it has been a good while. I'm looking forward to seeing the fruits of your training. And he's sort of like, you feel like this like scaly clawed hand like lift up his chin to like, and you see like a direct eye contact with these reptilian slit eyes just like beaming down on him. And like, and you just, yeah, like it's just, you hear like Silas's voice just like booming out in your head like, whatever you do, don't come for me. I'm already too far gone. And then at that moment you awake up and it is it's morning in Coruscant and we're gonna go back to the party.
Okay.
Yeah.
Detours Wazowski.
Way to come in.
Why is every time I return y'all are talking
Dumb shit.
Are we talking about Brendan
Do you
Fraser
want us
again?
to just sit here silently? Like,
What do you want us to do? You put us in a fucking chat together and then you let us fucking run loose.
I know, I'm just
Wild.
being,
This is what happens.
I'm just being a den mother. It's fine.
what is a den mother?
You'll find out.
Sec,
That's what
leave
DM
the
stands
house
for.
A den mother.
You leave the house for 2 seconds and the room is on fire.
Yes.
How about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get bored.
Oh my god.
Hey now, turn on our...
Get your game on.
Right, okay, we gotta stop before we get
But
copyright
yeah.
struck,
But
because
yeah.
we're doing it so good.
But yeah. Aloe, you wake up, it's, nice bright sunny day out, and as like the sun comes through your windows, as like the blinders slowly come on up. And yeah, everybody gets a nice full long rest if you spent. Yeah, you get your Defiant back,
Night
Aloe.
already passed. All right.
Yay.
Yeah, force points, everybody gets that stuff. And you guys all get comms, and Ceecee, from your quarters, you are,
Wait a second. I just realized that if it was purely Aloe that made it so he didn't sprain his ankle, I'm trying to imagine how that translates into the dance.
Stanky leg.
Do the stinky leg.
oh my god.
Like he tries to do like a split maneuver, and Aloe just locks her leg around him and makes sure he doesn't actually do it too far.
Mhm.
Ignore me, I'm being silly.
You're
That is
good.
pretty silly.
But
Pretty
yeah,
valid.
you guys are all given except like Commander Ceecee, you were the one who is sending out this order to, basically call in everyone to the barracks and just go through a rundown of of what the mission is going to be. And, to report there, and you send out you send out RC, or hell, you can go along with him if you wish to pick up the Jedi from the temple.
Yes.
Cool. And yeah. And we'll say, Aloe, Shir'iven, Raziel, you guys all wake up from a nice restful sleep, uneventful, nothing really happens, and you guys have like a couple minutes to shitty chat as the speeder you guys notice is like making its way to you guys with the familiar RC at the wheel.
Oh. Chat. That's what I'm doing.
Aloe is humming, and if anyone were to pay attention, they'd realize she's humming the club music that she was dancing to Raziel with.
Aw.
Aw.
Wholesome.
Darn shame that you're gonna die soon. I'm kidding.
Oh, that's a spoiler.
What?
It's not really. It's not a spoiler.
And we're off.
Okay.
And we're off.
All right, let's go.
But yeah. Is there anything you guys want to say as like, the speeder's
Right off
approaching
into the
or not?
sunrise.
Yeah.
So wait, is the speeder here or is it on its way?
It's on its way right now. Unless you
I,
guys don't have
I-
anything to say.
I looked to Aloe. You seem rather chipper about the mission for today.
Yeah, Aloe would be like,
Well, why wouldn't I? I'm with all my best friends right now.
And you're sure that you Do you expect to come back alive?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out.
Again, I
only
don't.
only the Force can tell.
Raziel steps up a bit to Aloe. How are you this optimistic when you could die?
Well, to be honest, my teacher taught me that death is never the end, right? Everything that dies just returns to the Force, and so that death is nothing to be feared. Plus, I've made so many treasured memories that I don't have any regrets, and I'm actually really excited to go in there and help and make a difference. So if I live, if I die, it's all the same to me.
Cool.
Yeah. Thanks for dancing with me last night. That was some of the most fun I've ever had.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
It was nice as well.
Well, that would make Aloe super happy.
Yeah, we'll say at that moment, RC and Ceecee, if you would have joined him, you guys pull up to the Jedi Temple.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Dope. So yeah, you guys all hop on in and just take him back to the barracks. And we'll say that as you guys return, Ceecee, the 99th Battalion is all, or a good portion of it, is just waiting out there, like, all lined up and awaiting for your orders and such.
How many platoons of it out of the 4 platoons in the battalion? How many are present?
I'll be right back again.
You good? I will say I'm a roll for it, cause yeah.
I have to also pull up Wikipedia so I can get my numbers straight.
Yeah, 3 of them are present.
Wow, that's pretty good. Fuck, it's gonna fuck up my math though in the long run.
You good?
Hold on. Too much. Okay, we got like, that's 80 clones basically. No, not 80. Fuck. No, not 80. Not 80. Fuck. Don't listen to me. Fuck. I'm so bad at math.
It's all good, bud. We're all bad at math.
Yep.
It's what
I don't know about that.
I mean. We play D&D, so like, even I forget like how damage works.
Okay, that's 120 clones we have here.
Yeah.
Nice. 120. That's pretty good.
But yeah, so 120 clones standing there at attention, various like different colors and markings on them. You see your familiar crew of Sora, Patch, and Bruiser standing up front and center with them.
Actually, I got my math wrong. Sorry, I was asking for the wrong thing. I asked for platoons. I was actually asking for how many fucking
Battalions? Companies?
No, yeah. Because I only control 1 battalion.
You control 1 battalion, and that's 4 companies, and each company is 4
platoons.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll say this is the
I'm sorry about this math.
It's all good. I think it's just the 1 company right now. 3.
Just 1 of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, cool, thanks. That's about 144 clones. Let's go. Oh, was I correct the whole time? What the fuck? What are these numbers? What the fuck? Why are they inconsistent?
It's all good. There's clones there. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
And they're like standing there at attention waiting for your orders.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yellow.
Welcome.
Alright. Anyway, we got a bunch of clones. That's the standard thing
Yeah,
there.
bunch of clones, and Forder was there as well. Just sort of, Helmanoff goes to you and goes, come on to Ceecee. We received your call, and preparations are being put underway for the assault. Unless we addressed it with the Chancellor and the Council, we were informed that you wanted to make this a stealth operation, yes?
Yes, we were planning that we would have a small strike force led by myself, Aloe, and the rest of us. I'm not good at this shit. And then we would, to serve as a distraction while we make our way infiltrating the structure, we'll have at least 2 battalions of clones fighting the separatist forces head on.
I understand.
If we can get more than 2 battalions, though, that would be good.
I'm not entirely sure that can be arranged. It's a bit short notice in all. It looks like the 99th is slightly split up, but we can... I'll see what I can do of arranging more of at least calling the other battalions where they are, but it is going to be difficult to at least... But you do have enough firepower even within the single core to provide a good enough fireworks show, a display to get the Seppi's attention.
Oh, we have a whole corps helping us.
Oh, I mean, I'm sorry. I mean more. It was just not all of your core is spread slightly thin at the moment. At least what's available in the cruiser.
I only have a battalion.
Wait. Fuck, I forget how I've completely, Control-Alt-deleted how commanders work.
Okay, so there's in a corps, there's 4 clone commanders, so there's 3 other clone commanders in my corps of equal rank to me. I only control, 1/4 of the corps, which is my battalion.
Yes, so, yeah, your battalion is there. Yeah, whole battalion's, just, 3 of them are present here, the rest are on board the Venator. And, yeah. So, and Fordo goes, I don't know about reaching out to the rest of your corps. Those commanders might be busy off on other fronts, potentially, but we can provide...
What about the reserve forces?
I'm not... I don't know entirely yet.
We could send at least another battalion of Shinies.
Potentially. I think at least for the moment the troopers here would like at least a word of confidence, as my Gitu isn't exactly the most welcoming of separatist holes.
Yes, exactly. I was just saying, one battalion against a huge separatist army is... We're good, but... they outnumber us quite a bit.
I'll see what I can work out with the Chancellor, but I think right now the troops just need support from their commanding officer, and she sort of motions over to this little basically front and center with all the clones lined up there.
Okay. Sick nasty, man.
Yeah. Do you...
Alright, I think I'm good then. Because I've said my piece.
You don't say any words of encouragement to the clones at all?
No, fuck them.
They don't need it. They know their duty.
So
it's just what the fuck am I gonna say? This is our first battle. Not even. This is our second battle.
All right.
Just I'll do it later.
Okay, Fordo just sort of sees you walk off, and the other clones are just sort of they're turning their heads Commander, we dismissed, or what's going on exactly?
Prepare on to the Venator. We have a Venator, yes, not an Acclimator.
Yeah, just a Venator.
Sorry, I'm very detail oriented with this shit.
Yes, yeah, a Venator.
Okay, cool. Alright.
But yeah, the Bruiser pipes up, be like, Commander, what exactly, would you mind running by what exactly we're doing? Is this a rescue operation, or we just going into wreck shop, or what exactly? I mean...
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Man, I'll leave it at that.
Oh,
No, I'm joking. That was not canonical.
Okay.
That was an aside.
All right.
Yes, Brewster. Well, me, Aloe, and what do I call us? The fuck, like.
You didn't, I don't know, make up a name or something.
Okay, I'll just say, okay. I'll be taking a strike force to infiltrate the structure from within, and it is up to you and whatever other clone forces I can get to support you to create a distraction for the separatists, so that we can sneak in unharmed.
I see.
The goal will be to make the separatists think that they are under a normal attack, a full frontal assault, instead of being sabotaged from within.
Interesting idea. I mean, what I've heard of my Guido, that thing is like trying to find an entryway is like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Well, no one said this war would be easy.
Yeah. And like, Bruiser sort of notices you're Raziel, and they get up like, "Hey, kid, you're looking a little bit different there, eh?"
A change of attire and new kyber crystal will do that to you.
Sounds fun. Well, I'll get the boys rowdied up, and we'll see you on the cruiser there, sir. Yeah, your fighter's being held in the hangar as well. We'll begin our jump to Mojito once we're out of Republic space, and we'll dock at a system nearby and prepare our attack. He's saying that to you, Ceecee.
Oh fuck! What? Sorry? What?
Oh,
I thought you were saying that to Raziel.
no.
Say that again.
He's saying like, we'll be making the jump to upper space to Mojito shortly once we're out of Republic space, and we'll dock at a nearby system in order to prep the attack. Your fighter's being held in the hangar of the Venator.
Excellent.
Right. Good luck on there, sir. And then he just sort of...
Thank you. You too.
Yeah, and the captain goes like, "Right, men! You're your commanding officer. Let's go! Move it! Move it!" And then all the clones just sort of like get off of their salute and then just sort of like rush in. They get on their walk. They're like the ATSTs, the ATTEs, the LATs, and just sort of like start loading up inside the...
I'm so glad we have those. Holy shit! Because if we were just going in with like just normie clones, I'd be like, oh, we're fucked.
Yeah.
They're not gonna last. You know.
Yeah.
Aloe would go over to Ceecee and she'd just be all like, "Thanks for all the support." And just kind of tug on his wrist, just like, "You're doing awesome."
No need to thank me. I'm just doing what I was bred for.
But yeah. And as like everyone is like getting loaded on up, and you guys make your way inside the Venator, like you're just looking to get into your ship?
Yeah.
Seems like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess so.
Time to get into this fucking big old Star Destroyer.
Yeah. And we'll say, yeah, Fordo's like waiting out, like outside the ship and outside your fighter, and she goes, "Well, Chancellor instructed me to come along. I'll just be your escape pilot should things get a little bit rocky."
Good.
And she sort of motions on over and like sits in the co-pilot seat. Be like, "She's all yours, Commander," or whoever else bird this belongs to. And just looking to the rest of you, like, who, yeah, Shir'iven, you like have the stuff like to own the ship, yeah? So it is yours.
Yes, it's. I guess it's in my name.
Yeah.
I think so. I think it was hers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, and we'll say like, go ahead.
Wait, so what was she asking?
Just be like, whoever this bird belongs to, and just sort of like she motions over to the pilot seat, or like just like a seat like within like the cockpit area.
Shir'iven steps forward.
Yeah. Then she just sort of, motions you over there, and then like sits like shotgun next to like the pirate scene. Goes, all right. I guess order of business is we'll just wait off here, and then we'll be by Margito in no time.
Right.
Right.
All right, we're the coolest.
Right. And you guys feel like the weight of the Venator start to take off, and then in no time you guys are in and out of hyperspace. And yeah, we'll say, looking at the map, what is nearby Megiddo? To dock. Search the galaxy. What? Is it not here? There we go. Let me just find something that might be friendly to hang by. Yeah, you guys are by the Scipio. You're just hanging outside like...
sick!
Yeah. That sounds familiar. What? Okay, it's...
That's where the moons are. No, they're not. The moons aren't from there, but it's like it's a planet controlled by the banking clan.
Yeah,
it's
like
also pretty much controls Megiddo. That's the thing.
Yeah, so you say like we'll say like you're just like passing right outside that system, and then for like you guys hear over your comms, or commander specifically, you hear, "All right, commander, we're based outside of Scipio. We're outside of the Separatist range of view. What are your orders?"
I'm sorry. I wasn't sure that we would still be playing at this point.
Same.
I mean,
I didn't plan.
yeah, it all depends
far
like
ahead.
on how you want to like go about the assault. Or if you want, we can end it here.
I think we should. We should do.
Yeah,
the,
we should.
the
Because I don't know what the
battle
fuck to do
tomorrow.
now. 'cause I
All
was
right.
like,
That's fair. Yeah, it was more so prep for the system, but yeah, we'll get to the nitty gritty next session. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end it off. Hope not entirely what I was expecting.
You and me both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping we would get to Megiddo. Probably should have tried to do something. 'Cause
I thought you said that you had no plans for Megiddo when I asked you.
yeah,
I
exactly.
didn't.
That's why I was like, what?
Yeah, I have like I don't have the interior of Megiddo ready. I have at least like the plan for our a player that will be joining us very soon, and like how they'll be introduced, and like the big thing that's gonna be like, what you guys will be dealing with. I wasn't anticipating you bringing the whole fucking army there, but
I mean, well, yeah.
yeah. But yeah, like, it's at least like, we're setting the ground stages, so like the arc is gonna formally start like next session with this whole assault and stuff, because, this whole operation could be like hours in game, or hell, it could even be days depending on like what happens. But yeah, we'll work out the specifics once we get started. But yeah, that is tonight's session. Thanks everybody for sticking around. We'll go around the table really quickly. This time starting off with RC. Just tell us what you're about and where people can find you.
Oh, how kind of you. Hey folks, it's me, Chase Beck. You can find me at Chase the VA on the Twitter.coms and on YouTube as just Chase Beck. Hoo boy, we're in the thick of it now.
Yes, and next up... Yes, and next up we have Jinkles.
Hello again, this is Jinkles. It was really fun playing tonight. You can find me at Love Jinkles on Twitter. And yeah, I'm physically not ready for the hurt that might come.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Y'all danced and now you're all gonna die.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Oh, one of us. This is gonna suck.
Yeah, it's gonna be like as bodies are dropping, you're just gonna you just hear like the Rick rolls, like a sad Rick roll theme as bodies are falling.
Stop. Please. None of that.
Yeah, next up we have Raziel. Where can people find you?
You can find me at Tatianna _VA at the Twitters for stuff.
For stuff.
Yeah. For stuff.
Yes. And next we have Aloe.
That's me. I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet.
Am I dead yet?
Sometimes I can still hear her voice.
Yeah.
You can find me on the Twitters that I barely use, but I log on to and stalk people all every day.
Yeah.
And that's at Neoka-chan, or Neoka-chan,
Yes.
on the twits,
Mhm.
on the tweet twats.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
term.
And finally we have Ceecee.
That's me in it. Okay.
Yeah,
My
Isu.
name's Max, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
you can find me on Twitter at Max Dudek VO. That's VO, both capitalized. Don't forget that. 'Cause There's a VA, and that was me, but not anymore.
Mhm.
I had to stop using that account.
Yes. And you can find all this information in the description below, as well as, again, the music used this evening, all by both the recap by 8-Bit Universe and the background music this evening by, Samuel Kim Music on YouTube. You go check them out, and you can find myself on the Twitters as well at KCoutoVA, and here on the Twitch, please follow and get engaged. We're getting into some serious shit in the coming sessions. But yes, it's gonna be a good time. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. Stay safe, wear a mask, and remember, as always, may the rolls be with you. Good night!